Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert. Robert, how you doing? Happy
Hey,
Monday.
Robert.
Hold on. Happy Monday, y'all. I've been gone for what? 4 days? Yes. Yeah, because I wasn't here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep, took me a 4 day break. How's everyone doing? Hey, Robert, what's going on? What's going on, Robert? How are you? I hope you are doing okay. Y'all know me. I'll take a break. I'll leave in a minute, honey. Take my little breaks, baby. Because sometimes they are well needed. Yes. Good. I'm glad everything is good. I'm so glad everything is great. Yep. Look like we're going into the fall very soon. The weather is changing. The weather is really changing. It's getting really breezy. Like, oh, this morning was really breezy, but I like it. 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 I like it when it's like 70 something degrees. I like that kind of weather. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, I like that weather. Yeah, I like it. It's so relaxing. Now I don't want to get too cold, but it can, you know, it can, throw a little jacket on in the morning when you're going out. I don't like it when it get too cold. So y'all, let's see here. Oh Lord, let me jump into this commentary, honey. You know what? I forgot. Maybe I'll figure the name out before I get off. What's his name? Y'all know Derrick Jackson, right? Oh Lord, girl, what is going on with him and with his wife, baby? I'm gonna do some commentary on her. Oh, baby, I think I'm gonna do a story on her tomorrow. I don't know, y'all, what's going on with her. I think his wife has become demonic, or was she always demonic? I don't know. But we'll talk about that later. But anyway, let me get into this video, right? So I know a lot of questions about Angie Aisha and her husband and the daughter. So let me say this, y'all, before I even start this video. I've been following Aisha for like 8 years now, right? And a lot of things that is coming out about Aisha, I didn't even know. Like a lot of this stuff is really new to me. I do want to say she was a very private person, as we can see, because a lot of things that we didn't know. Um, I never knew about her sons. I never knew she had all those children. I'm just gonna be honest. I did not know that. Um, I mean, she just only came out, doing her cooking videos and things like that. That's all she did. She always, presented herself as a nice woman. I'm gonna say that. I never need seen nothing off or anything like that. Um, I remember her before she got the house that she got now. The house that she got now, she got that house built from the ground up. The house that she had before, I don't think she owned that house. Excuse me. That was a rental. Um, I remember when her daughter was pregnant. I remember when she took custody of the baby. I never knew what all the situation was with that. I remember one time that she did share about her ex-husband tried to unalive her, and she was, wasn't with him anymore. Um, I remember she used to always do the praise dances and go to church, and I remember when she started her cookbooks. Um, I remember when her daughter used to be the camera person. Um, when the daughter started helping her with her logos, like a lot of things I do remember. Hey, Brittany, girl. Good afternoon, Brittany. I ain't trying to switch the subject, but you know Jackson, the guy Jackson, right, with the ex-wife that he divorced. You remember them? Um, it's to me that's not right to not claim all of her children. See, I don't know if she claimed them or not. I never knew she had them many goddamn kids. And and it goes to show you, you can follow a person for many, many years and you still won't know what you think you know about them, right? You don't really know. Like, I remember when she started her Facebook page, y'all, from the ground up. I remember that. Yeah, I know. I didn't know that neither, Miss D. Yeah, I remember them. Brittany, I gotta do some commentary on the wife, maybe the mom, because I think the wife done lost her mind. I think the wife done lost her mind, Brittany. I really, really, really do. I really do think she lost her mind. Something ain't right. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna send you the video, Brittany, and I want you to look at it because I got scared to watch it for a minute. I'm like, wait, what the hell is going on here? So I don't know, y'all. It was a lot of this stuff is shocking to me. Now I do remember when her daughter was when her daughter was pregnant. I do remember when she started her cookbook. I remember all of that. I think she started 2 cookbooks. I remember when she started her seasoning. I was with her on her whole journey. I was with her, but I just never knew all this stuff. And that goes to show you a person can be secretive and don't tell you everything that about their stuff, and that's okay because as content creators, no, it's not written in YouTube. You got to tell your supporters all your business. It's nowhere written that you have to do that. But don't portray to be something you're not. Yeah, I was shocked too. Yeah, I'm very shocked. Oh Lord, that man really took her through some stuff. D. I hope she heals. Brittany, that video I seen that day, I'm like, what is really going on here with her? Is she lost it? Like, literally? I'm gonna find the video and I'm gonna send it to you when I get off. I'm gonna find the video. But oh Lord, my heart goes out to her. Lord, where is the kids? Who got the kids? Jesus Christ. Oof, Lord. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. I was just trying to figure it out, Brenda. I was watching that video before I came live because another content creator was talking about it. And I'm like, yo, let me check in and see what this is about. I'm like, oh gosh, she really did lose her mind. Like, what is going on here? Exactly, D. She is pretending to be something she's not. Well, I do see a lot of trauma in that family, the whole family. I see a lot of trauma. I do see me viewing it. I do see Angie has some narcissistic behavior, and I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I like her, I don't like her. I'm not saying none of that because I did follow her for quite some time. I'm just not. See, a lot of people just follow content when something comes out, right, and don't know the whole full story, right? I've been following her for 8 years and I still don't know the full story, right? Meaning I didn't know about these children. I didn't know. I didn't know that they took the boys and put them in foster care. I didn't know that because she never said anything about no boys. She only always talked about her sons. I mean, the girls. So I never knew any of that. And I was shocked when I'm like, what? Now, 2 years ago, I do remember when the daughter that's speaking out now, when she went to TikTok and talked about her mama. I do remember that. That was 2 years ago. But I didn't think anything other when people was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I never knew the reason why the baby was taken. Okay. Now, allegedly, I don't know if it's true or not. They said that the mama took the baby because of drugs. Okay. Well, let me take that back. The mama didn't take the baby. The courts gave the baby to the mama because when the police officer got involved, the police officer involved the CPS or DFC or whatever they call it, right? And it was taken to court because it was drugs, I think, being sold or something allegedly around the baby. So that's how the grandmother got custody of the baby. It ain't like that she took the baby from her. Now the daughter needs to come out and be honest and tell her story, why the baby really got taken, because people really want to know that. I see a lot of people in her comments is asking, "Oh Lord, is that man really took?" Okay, I read that exactly. D. She is pretending to be something she's not. Absolutely, and a lot of people do that, Brittany. A lot of people do that shit. So the daughter need to comes out and tell like what really transpired, and they took her baby. But from what I'm hearing, allegedly that it was drugs involved and CPS got involved, and that's how she lost her daughter. And if that is the case, because I don't know if it's really true, um it's nothing wrong for her to say that. I mean, it looks like to me now she got her life back together. She's working. She have her own apartment. I'm quite sure she's getting paid off of TikTok. I'm quite sure she's getting paid off of Facebook also. Do I think she can take care of her daughter? Yes, I do think she's got a capability of taking care of her daughter. I think she should have that chance. I think they should give her that chance. You know. Now, do I think it's right that the mother is keeping the baby from her for as taking her out, doing things with her, letting her know that that's still her mom? I think that's wrong. Okay, I think that is wrong. Still let the grandbaby know this is your mom. I'm your grandmother. Let her take her out for functions, whatever. Even, let her go over there for the weekends with her mom. Maybe not every weekend, maybe every other weekend with her mom. Let her have time with her mom. But if you're not doing that, I don't know what the court order was about. I don't know. You know, but it's a lot. It really is a lot. Hello everyone. Hello to you too, sweetie. How are you doing? It's a lot. And y'all know me, right? Y'all know I don't take sides. I just talk about what I feel happened, what I think happened, what I think could have been avoided. Um, y'all know I'm big on that. Y'all know I don't like calling people names, bitches and all that stuff. I'm not into that because I'm a woman myself and I want respect. So I try to give respect to anyone, but I will say how I feel. I do feel like she did lead maybe her supporters on. She didn't tell her support. Well, let me say this. A lot of people is upset, and I don't in my damn life, I don't know why, right? A lot of people is upset with her because she did not tell them she smoked cigarettes. What the fuck? Let's be honest, y'all. What the fuck? I used to smoke cigarettes, right? I didn't have to tell y'all, right? But I did, right? But I've been free from cigarettes now 7 months. Thank the Lord. Okay. Cigarettes is not a crime. Okay. Maybe she just wanted to keep that a secret. And like her daughter said, she had that preference, right? Now, when it comes to the drinking, she did not share that neither. Okay. So I understand how some people feel when it comes to the drinking because you were sitting in. I mean, you got people go to church now. There's pedophiles and all that shit now. So we can't just throw out like, oh well, she was going to church and she's a drinker because you got pedophiles sitting right up in that goddamn church house every goddamn Sunday. Okay, you got people in that church sitting up in there sleeping with the goddamn pastor and all that type of shit. Okay, so I guess her people wanted questions like. Some people didn't want questions. Some people did want questions. Oh, you never told us you drank, and, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, all this is coming to the surface now. You smoke cigarettes. You drank. Now, let me say this, y'all, because I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I heard her daughter say: that she drank, she smoked, and she do drugs on one of them videos. Now I don't know if she meant weed she smoked or what. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but that's what I heard the daughter say. Okay, now, should have the daughter said that? No, if that's what her mom do. I felt like she shouldn't have said that. Certain things you shouldn't just not bring out to social media. I think the daughter should just focus on just her relationship and trying to get her daughter back and the reason why her daughter was taken. And I understand and she wanted to come out now and tell her story. Nothing wrong with that. I salute her for that. I wish her the best. I wish her nothing but success. I hope she's able to get her daughter back. I hope when she do get her daughter back, I hope her and her mom can still come to a revolution as though she was still allowed the grandmom to see the baby. I don't know how that will work, but that will still be nice, you know. I didn't know anything about the brothers was in a foster home. She was drinking. The cops pulled her over. Excuse me, the cops called DCF. They took the kids away from her. The kids went to foster home. The little boy father got the kids back. She married the kid's father. Then she divorced the kid's father back. She only wanted him to get the kids back. See, this shit I didn't know, y'all. And I've been following her for so long, y'all. I never knew this shit. The daughter said she signed over her rights and gave the grandmother full custody of the daughter's children. Of the daughter's child. Who? Wait a minute. Who, Brittany? Her husband did a couple of lives yesterday, and the people is judging him off his past. Well, yeah, you know that's gonna happen. Period. That's gonna happen. He gonna have to eat that one. I hope that he gets. I hope she get her daughter back. So she deserve her daughter back. I mean, her daughter been gone from her for 4 years. It ain't like she a junkie and all that stuff. You know, she's a hardworking woman. You know what I'm saying? She does work. So I do believe that she deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. Okay, everybody deserves a second chance. But Brittany, cigarettes isn't a big deal to me. Right, neither laugh out loud. I could see if it was smoking weed. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, why is everybody mad at her because she was smoking cigarettes? I could not get over that, Brittany. I'm like, what in the world? Yeah, cigarettes is not a big deal. Like, that's come on, it's nothing but tobacco. But like, hold on, y'all. Let me just play this video for y'all because I think she deserved her daughter back. Everybody deserves a second chance. You know, she was young. You know what I'm saying? She's in her 20s now. I think she would be a great mom, and you know, she deserved her daughter back. I mean, I feel like if the grandmother think that she was gonna keep her daughter until her daughter get 18, that was wrong. You should at least say, well, you know, as a grandmother, you know, I'm gonna give you your daughter back. You're doing good, better than what you did. You know, we all make mistakes. I see you are doing great right now. You are working right now. You got your own place right now. So let's go back to court and see how the judge see fit for this. You know, if they say, well, let's do it slowly, that she get her daughter back, okay. But the grandmother should have did that. You know, so I'm sitting here thinking, like, damn, did she want to keep her daughter forever until the granddaughter got 18? You know what I'm saying? Which I think was wrong if she was thinking that way. You know what I'm saying? Because people change their lives. It ain't like she was out here strung out on drugs. She was not. You know what I'm saying? And she's a nice looking, you know, lady. She's really nice looking. But give your daughter a chance. My goodness.
As I'm sending a file to my computer because you guys have been so great in making sure I have all the videos. I love you for this. Anyway, all right. So if you've been under a rock, let me give
okay,
you
got
a
you, Brittany.
intro. You know who I am. There's another influencer, content creator by the name of Aeisha. Aeisha Williams, but she got married recently. You might know her as Cooking with Aeisha. So those of us who've been around in the cooking live space for any good period of time, we know who Aeisha is. She's a the reason we all love watching Aeisha is because she is a meek, quiet soul. While she was single, she would be in there, with her Bible study, and she'd be in there with her praise dancing and stuff. Girl, she'd be in there really giving it to the Lord, right? And she just had a way about her, you know, with the Southern pig's feet and the stuff that she cooked, you know, the stuffed tacos and the smothered pork, just the stuff that she would.
Yeah, she used to cook really,
right?
really good. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of us,
her food was really on point every time she cooked.
Yeah, majority of us feel this way about Aisha because we used to consume obviously all of her content, and so and it's nice to see people from a grassroots, you know, sort of a ground level. You know, she wrote a cookbook and was trying to mail the cookbooks, and then had a seasoning, and you know, so to see her go from point A to point B, it's always nice to watch, right? Nice to see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let me tell you where I sort of jumped off of the bandwagon. So watch Aisha, and you know how you guys will watch us content creators do our thing and do whatever it is we're gonna do. And then what ends up happening is that, you know, somebody gets married or they get into a relationship, and then they bring that partner as a part of their, I don't know, content landscape now, right? So now you have Aisha cooking. But
now, y'all, if y'all can remember, didn't I always say this? I always said this before this even happened. When we was covering Robert and Brianna, didn't I always say, I think what a lot of people go wrong at when they get in a relationship, they bring their partner into their content, and that's where it goes wrong at. I seen men do it. I seen women do it. That's where it unfolds at. So I think when she married him, she started bringing him into her content. I think people started looking at her different because they were just so used to only seeing her, right? For so many years. You got people been following her for 10, 11, 12 years. I was in the chat the other day and one lady said, I've been following you for like 15 years. So this has been such some times that she's been alone by herself. So that's why she should have slowly, gradually bring him in to her content. But she just threw him into the content when she started cooking, you know, when she go lives. So she should have talked about him, let people know she was married, blah, 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 you know, and let people know that maybe her husband will start doing content with her, or maybe she should have asked her supporters, how would y'all like if my husband, us as a family now, start doing content to see how they liked it that. But she didn't do that. She just brought him in on it. Now, I see a lot of, now, I don't know if y'all remember Chef Carmen. Chef Carmen, right? And her business partner. Well, her business partner, I've been following them for years too, right? When she got married to her business partner, when she got married, she always said that her wife was not allowed in any of her content. And her wife agreed to that. Until this day, don't nobody know who she is. The lady that was partners with Sheriff Carmen before, if y'all remember her. She is married, right? But nobody don't know who her wife is because they signed agreements that she would not be in any of her content ever. And she never was in it because she built this before she met this lady. So I think that's what a lot of people need to do. Stop getting boyfriends, girlfriends, getting married, and bring people into your content because your supporters may start feeling some type of way because they're so used to you and you didn't give them the heads up on anything. You just bring them in right into your content, right? So now you may have people may support you and may not support you. And I think what Darius Cook is saying, this does make a lot of sense because I've been saying this for a long time. Don't do that. Let's continue.
But then she's cooking with her husband, and they're in the bed, and it's honey this and it's honey that. And I think the problem is not that people aren't happy; it's just that we were sort of used to seeing her in a particular space. And it's a kind of a catch-22 because she should be able to enjoy her lifestyle and enjoy her new marriage and whatever the case may be. But there's got to be a better way to force it upon people who are watching you, your followers,
right?
So that they like it. So anyway, that's sort of
yeah. Because I agree with I agree with Darius Cook on that. I've been saying this for a long time.
Instead of me complaining to her, I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. She's grown. She's doing her thing. I'm gonna jump off the bandwagon for now, and then when she gets it together, I'll swing back around. You know what I'm saying? I'll bend the block. Well, let's fast forward to what happened yesterday. So today is Friday, September 5th, 2025. So Thursday, September 4th, 2025, she goes on to the live stream, right? And you know what? I tell you what, I could tell you what happened, or I could show you what happened. So why don't we watch these videos together? The first video is about 3 minutes long. It came from one of my followers. They screen recorded her live stream, and you can just watch the live stream together. Now, you got to watch this first live stream, and we got to watch his live stream, okay? It's a lot to watch. So if you got to take a break in between, do that. But you want to see it, all right? Here's the first video.
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy fan favorites. Get HBO Max.
Hold on, Ben. Okay.
And then where's he at in the house?
I don't know where he is in the house.
Come over here.
I was punched in my jaw.
Oh, y'all, let me ask you a question for this video. Keep going. Is this the police that she's talking to in the yard?
Please take him away from here. He can never come back.
Is this the police she's talking to in the yard? Because I thought she was talking to the police on the phone. So is this just a neighbor maybe she's talking to, I'm assuming? Because she was talking to the police on the phone. So I'm assuming this could be just a rambling maybe a neighbor. Because I don't think the police had got there yet.
Can I go back toward the front?
I'm just trying to see. I don't know who it was.
Oh my God. Hold on, Bella.
It was the neighbor, Brittany?
Okay, come on. I was literally just punched.
Yeah, she did get arrested.
Okay, sir. I was literally just punched in my jaw and I flew across the floor. I've never had that happen to me. Hold on, you all. Hold on, Ben. I know people are going to be nosy right now.
Okay, Brittany, I don't think it was neither.
But this is not a nosy matter, you all.
I'm like, what
I was punched in my jaw. I was punched. And I flew across the floor. I flew across the floor, you all. I don't know what's going on. It happened so fast. It was not anything that come on. Let's go down here. It wasn't anything that kind of made it seem like it was going to happen. And so, oh my God. I got to go to the hospital. My face is not even, hold on, Bella. I can't even close on this side, you all. I can't really see you all. And I know it's going to be swollen. Stand right here, baby.
That baby should not be.
I'm sorry. I'm shaking up.
Looking at
I'm shaking up. So I'm not trying to. This definitely ain't for no views. So don't hop on here for that. I am in a state of shock. Okay. I'm at home. Bella, hold on, baby. I'm gonna just have to go get my daughter out of school, and I have to go to the hospital.
All right, let's Let's. This is a lot to deal with. So I thank you to my one follower who showed this. Now, that's her live stream, and the live streams have since been deleted. Okay, she says they haven't been. The truth is they are. Now, he has a live stream that he put up. His live stream is about 7 minutes and 21 seconds. So we need to watch his live stream for 7 minutes. I'm taking notes, and then you and I can talk. All right, let's watch this together.
No, I'm gonna record this. I'm recording this for my public, my safety.
No, she's with me.
I'm recording for my safety. My safety.
Ma'am, he punched me in my
face. I did not touch you. I did not touch you.
He punched me in my face.
Yeah, I did not touch you. Latifah Aisha Williams, right? That's a lie. You told the people that you're 41, that you're 42.
Ma'am, he's drunk.
No, I am not drunk at all. You are drunk.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I can't close my mouth.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
No. I have my weapon locked up. I have a weapon.
Yes, you have a weapon.
Yes, I have.
So why you ain't run to get it? Why did you not run and get
Hey,
it?
Miss D, tuning into the story now. Looks like
no, there's plenty access to it. There's plenty access to it. She's lying. She's lying. She's lying. Just like she just lied about her age. Today is my birthday, 9/4/84. You just lied. You just lied and said that you were 40, 41, and you were 42.
Now, y'all, I do think she was drinking before this happened. I do believe that. I do not believe he was drinking, but I do believe she was drinking. And she got dramatic, and shit like that, and maybe they got into an argument. I was not there in the house. I don't know. And I believe one thing could have led to another. Now, in the video, I don't know if he ever knew it was cameras on the outside of her house, because I'm quite sure he knew what they was in, because she had cameras in her old house too. She good for cameras, okay? That I do know. I've been following for 8 years. This house, she got cameras. She even got a camera on the back patio of the house looking into the patio where I think she said he slid her at. Now, I don't know because I was not there. She told the police on the phone, I have video of him sliding me. So whatever she showed that police when they got there at that house got him arrested. So it had to be something. I can't call it. I don't know. I was not there. It was something on that video showing that he could have touched her in some type of way for him to be arrested.
2 years old.
You ought to record it.
I'm going live. I am going live. I'm going live because you're lying.
He's so drunk.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk at all.
Drunk.
You're drunk.
He's had some. They're gonna take a blood test. They can see how drunk he is.
Okay.
He's had so much alcohol in his system.
Now I think she's lying right here, y'all. I don't think that man had no alcohol in his system. I don't believe it. I do believe this part right here. I do think she was lying. I don't like the way she pulling on this goddamn baby. Leave the baby alone. Okay. Leave the baby alone. You should have just told the baby go in the house and sit down instead of keep pulling on that baby. He's not going to harm that baby. I don't think he have, nothing in him that he will harm that baby. She was dragging the baby around like a goddamn rag doll.
He's wearing some blue and white shorts and the blue and white shorts.
Tell them I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right here.
And I have an injury to my jaw.
You have an injury to your jaw.
And I flew across the floor.
Whoa. Listen, y'all. Yeah, he will get out. I mean, mine got out for beating me. Shit, what the hell? He got out too, and do I feel like he shouldn't have? Absolutely. They don't really hold domestic violence people that long in jail. Maybe 1 or 2 days, but do I feel like he deserved to be back out? No, I did not. I felt like he didn't. But what can I do? I'm not the law. Only thing they do, they contact you and let you know that your person that assaulted you is coming home. You're having a problem, call the police, blah, 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 blah. But I don't like the way she's dragging this baby. I think she's being so dramatic right here. As time went on, I do see some mental illness here. I do see some narcissistic behavior here. I do believe that he may have not known that Canberra was in that back of that house. I don't think he knows that, because when she said something about that Canberra, he kind of paused a little bit. So he probably never knew that that Canberra was in the back of that home.
This is y'all Aisha. This is y'all cooking with Aisha, you guys.
Now when he said this, I like to spell the fuck out.
This is y'all cooking with Aisha, guys. This is y'all cooking with Aisha, guys.
I can't close my mouth.
This is her cigarettes. This is her alcohol.
That's your stuff. Yeah, that's yours.
No, it's no. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes.
It's yours.
Guess what?
You can have it.
I got plenty of things to back it up. I got plenty of things to back that up.
I don't think he was drinking on this day. I really don't think he was drinking. I really do think that, you know, she was sitting out on the back of the patio. She was just chilling out and smoking cigarettes and drinking, and one thing led into another. Whatever happened, I don't know what the argument started over, but I do believe an argument did start. I don't believe he was drinking. I believe she was drinking, and I believe in the time of the argument, the heated argument, it got aggressive because she was drinking. 9 times out of 10, when a person is drinking, they are a more aggressive person than the next person. You know what I'm saying? They drinking people, they get very aggressive with you. You know what I'm saying? Start slamming shit, throwing shit, and all that type of shit. They do shit like that, you know. But like I said, I wasn't in the house. I don't know what happened in the house. You know, I don't know. I'm only speculating because I don't know. Only thing I could say, you know, I mean, she said her jaw swole. I mean, I didn't see it, you know, goddamn, I don't know, y'all. I'm only covering a story, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be harsh with the story. Y'all know how I am. I don't want to do that. I don't want, excuse me. I don't want to call her no names. I don't want to do none of that because I'm not that type of person. I don't know if he hit or not. Time will tell. Now, do I believe that he has more things that he can say? Absolutely. Do I think he's trying to save her? Absolutely. I can tell the way he keep coming live at night. It's like he want to say stuff, but he's trying not to say it, right? People was in the chat telling him don't go on nobody platforms, you know, don't talk about it, leave it alone, don't bash your wife. I do think he loved his wife because people was in that chat trying to bash his wife, and he was getting back with him. I ain't even gonna lie. He was getting back with him. He was telling them, you know, that's still his wife, and he still loves his wife. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, y'all, sorry, that was the mail truck. Okay, so like I said, like I think he loved her. I do really think he loved her, and I think he hate that she's sitting here lying on him. Who wouldn't? Let's see. Excuse me. I don't think he hit her. He didn't, Latte. No abuse at all. How are you going to be able to talk if your jaw hurts? she grabbed her left jaw and then grabbed her right jaw, just like BB lied on Robert. Let's see, who did all them steps kill me? Yes, he said that he do love his wife. Yes, I do believe he love her. And I do believe it's things that he don't want to say. He really don't want to like drag her through the streets. You know what I'm saying? Will they go for divorce? I don't know. We just got to wait and see how it play out. Because she said that he's never coming back. She don't want him back. That's what she said out her mouth. She don't want him back. So maybe she may be the one to file for a divorce. I mean, it wouldn't even take long for this divorce, y'all, to be honest, because they just got married this year. I think between January, February, somewhere like that. They just got married. Everything that she have is hers. He didn't come into the marriage with anything. That house is her house. Her name is on that house. She got that house built from the ground up. That's her house. All the furniture in that house is her house. All her brands, she had all her brands before she met him. So it's really nothing that they have together that has to be split up. It's no kids, it's no nothing. So this probably would be an easy split up, a divorce right here. Okay, it would be very easy. You know, it's nothing. She don't have to give him nothing. He don't have to give her nothing. They have nothing together because Darius Cook said that she can't put him out because that's his house too. No, that's not his house. Okay, that is her house. He just lived there. His name is not on that deed. Okay, that is her house. She got that house built from the ground up because I'm quite sure she did not put him on that deed, baby. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you. Let's finish.
Come on, keep the line. Come on.
It don't matter. God
did not touch you. No, God gonna expose you.
You are a devil.
No, and I got plenty of videos to show. Why you trying to my
Now
phone?
she's aggressive right here. She's pretty aggressive here. She's aggressive.
Give me my phone. I didn't do nothing to you.
I got a scratch on my back now.
No, I don't have. You don't have nothing.
Because
you got a scratch on your back
I
because
do
you
nothing.
just
it don't matter.
You
I'm going live. I'm going live. You exposing yourself.
Everybody already knew you. And
No. Because I got a record. That's why you could think you want to get off like that. No.
Go get your stuff. The police are coming.
No, I'm not getting nothing. You gonna give me my money back that I gave you?
Yes.
You gonna give my money back that I gave you?
One.
You gonna give my money back that I gave you? Right?
Keep talking. What else you want?
I don't want anything. I want you to tell the people. I want you to tell these people the truth.
What do you want?
That you grabbed me.
That you grabbed
me. That you I didn't touch you.
Okay.
I didn't touch you. You grabbed me.
They're going to take the thing.
Okay.
I didn't punch myself like that.
Okay, I didn't punch you at all. And they'll see how big I am and see that if I punch you, that you would have been swollen up.
Ma'am, he's been drinking a whole lot.
No, ma'am.
And get it. They're gonna
I don't think he's been drinking. I'm not going to believe that.
This is y'all cooking with Aisha.
And this is what he wants to do.
This is y'all cooking with Aisha. I tried not to expose
I don't
this.
believe he was drinking.
But yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
A liar too.
Okay, it was a lie.
You about to hang yourself.
No, I'm not. You're about to hang yourself.
Keep recording when the police come and get you.
Okay, the police not gonna come and get me.
Man, I'm a known influencer. He's trying.
It don't matter because you're a known influencer, but I have plenty of videos.
Exposed.
I have plenty of videos.
And he's trying to just.
Well, I think he cannot go back to that house. I think she have a restraint order on him, so he can't go back to that house anyway. And she says she's going to divorce him. That's what she said out of her mouth. She don't want him back. And once you got a restraint order on somebody, you can't go back to that house. I don't know who he's staying with now. It could be family or friends or whatever the case may be. But he can't go back to that house because it's a restraint order that she put out on him for domestic violence. So he can't go back anyway. And again, that's not his house. He came in that marriage with nothing. You know, I mean, I'm quite sure a lawyer would even say that. That's not his house. Did he live there? Yes, he lived there. But that's not his house. In the court of law, that's not his house. He didn't put no money on that house. He didn't have to get that house built. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but that's not his house. He's just living there. Yeah, he's married to her. But if she put him on a deed, yeah, that would be his house. But like I said, I doubt if he even on a deed. You know, nothing in that house is his neither. If they get divorced the day or tomorrow, it will be nothing come out of this because they both just got married. It's like he came into the marriage with just himself. When she got married to him, she already had her own stuff. I mean, I don't think the judge will make her give him half of the house or give him half of what's in the house because this is all what this lady built her own stuff.
But now why are you not crying, but you can't open your jaw? You can't open your mouth now.
Man.
Yeah, when I got married too, when I divorced my husband, they didn't make that my husband give me what he already had. But he had to give me, but not what he already had. He had to give me what we had together as we got together and what we built together. But the judge didn't make him give me what he had before me. And I wasn't even the type of woman to even want it because I was not there at the time. That's the type of woman I was. You know what I'm saying? But this man didn't have anything. I mean, I ain't gonna say anything. I don't know what he had, his own personal life. But I'm saying with her, that's what I'm saying. But because I don't know what, he had when it comes to his own business or whatever. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, my point is accurate.
I'm ready for somebody to come take me to the hospital so I can find my
Miss Lewis, you was on my mind yesterday.
And
You
find my
really
money
was.
back
I was
to
gonna
me.
call you yesterday.
Find my
but I
money
ain't
back
wanna
to
bother
me.
you on a Sunday.
That's what you do.
You was on my mind yesterday.
Okay. On what? On what? You grabbing me?
I'm pressing.
You grabbing me?
On my jaw.
You grabbing me and I just snatched away?
Something is definitely wrong because I can't even close my mouth.
Okay.
Well, if you can't close your mouth, why the hell you still talking? I just don't understand it. Like, why is you still talking? Because, goddamn, my jaw would be hurting shit. Goddamn. And, and not only that, y'all, I feel like she wasn't ready for marriage. That's just my opinion. I feel like she wasn't ready for marriage. I feel like she had a lot going on before this husband here regarding her ex-husband. Maybe she didn't go get counseling when the ex-husband tried to unalive her from the first marriage. Maybe she still was going through grief with that and she was not ready for another marriage. And I also feel like she didn't get counseling for the things that her and her children had going on. Okay, I feel like she was drinking her problems away because you got sometimes people they are alcoholics, right? Instead of them going to get the right help they need, they drank their problems away. So I feel like this is what she was doing. I feel like she was just drinking, trying to console her problems, right? But the problems were still there when she wake up and be sober. You know what I'm saying? And then she would come on live and she would cook and laugh and she would smile. But inside, y'all, this lady was deeply hurting inside. But we didn't see that because she was smiling. She was cooking, showing people her cookbook. She was doing all type of stuff. So none of her supporters seen that in her. Even me. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see that. I only seen her living a happy life, doing what she wants to do and what she likes to do best as being a cook, right? I didn't know that this lady had all these kids and DFC took her kids. I didn't know that. I only knew of the daughters and the baby was taken. Again, I never even knew why the baby was taken. Like, this lady had a secret life, y'all. Do I believe she lied about things? Yes. I'm not taking no sides here. What this man was locked up for, I don't know. I'm not a background check. I don't go pull up people's records and stuff. So I don't know. If any one of y'all in the chat know why he was locked up, y'all can put it in the chat. I don't know. I'm not going to look this man up to see what this man was arrested for. Now, do I think this man was beating on her and all that stuff? I don't believe all of that because I normally when a person, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes your abusers will run before the cops come. They will. But some of them motherfuckers, they think they're so tough and they can't be touched. They'll stay until the police come. Okay? Because my motherfucker abuser, he thought he was tough. He thought he couldn't be touched. Okay? Oh, yeah. He did. Mm-hmm. He definitely did. Oh, he thought he was sitting on top of the world, baby. Okay? Until that little punk bitch got arrested. All right? So some of them think they're tough. Yeah, some of them do. But see, she probably lied on this man before, y'all, and this is why this man recorded. And he also could have recorded too because he had a back record. He done been in prison. And he want to protect himself. So that's why he went live. you know, and he probably already have been seeing little things in her that he didn't like. Okay. People, some of the supporters were saying that they seen things in him that he didn't like. Some of the supporters were saying that they seen things like they feel like he was controlling her. It's just a whole bunch of y'all. Oh Lord, child, it's a lot, y'all. So y'all, I don't know. I just don't know. You know, time will tell, y'all. I don't know. Now, listen. Now this is what she said, that she's not going to say anything about it. I think she better shut the fuck up because she don't want to fuck up her brand. So I think she better shut the fuck up. Okay. She don't want her brand to go downhill. See, I'm not going to be that content creator. Just, you know what I'm saying? Let me just say this, y'all. You got some people it's just for women, right? And you got some people it's just for men. I'm for both. I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to sit here and just take a woman's side because I'm a woman. Okay? If a man right, he's right. I'm going to take his side too. That's just how I get down. I'm not going to be biased like that. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. If a man right, he's right. If he did not abuse a woman, I'm still on his side, you know, and the woman is wrong. I'm just not going to be on a woman's side because I'm a woman. I'm not going to do that because that's not right. You know, when you want to talk about a topic like this, you got to be fair on both ends, you know, and that's just me. And things that I don't know, I'm just going to be honest and say, y'all, I don't know. You know, if y'all know, y'all can tell me, you know, I don't know. Just like I'm saying that, I don't know if he hit her or not. I don't know. I was not there. I cannot say this man an abuser. I can't say that because I was not in that house. You know, I'm only going by, did the police see something in the video when they got there? Did they see something? And that's led to the arrest? I don't know because she's not talking about it. She says she's not going to talk about it no more. So I don't know. But like I said, time will tell. Maybe he don't want to talk about it right now. Maybe he want to wait and say, you know, things blow over a little bit or whatever the situation may be. But I do believe that he loved his wife. I do believe it. And I do believe he want to go back. But do I believe he's scared of her now? Yeah. Yeah. Because I believe he feels in his heart now, damn, if she lied on me this time, she'll lie on me again. And any man will feel that way when they being lied on. And you can't blame a man for feeling that way. You would be afraid of them and get away from your abusers sometimes, because if you want to be honest, I didn't do that. Right? I kept fighting them back because I got tired of the bullshit. So some people will run from their abusers, right? But they'll go back, right? And why they go back? Because they're not finished with their abusers yet. And the abusers is not finished with them yet. So it depends on the situation. I stood 10 toes down when I got tired of him and I started fighting back. But as I went to counseling to figure out why I was doing this, everything started making sense to me. Right? But she told me I played a dangerous game. Now, what a counselor will tell you, you don't supposed to fight your abuser back because they will hurt you. You may come out there bent up, all kinds of stuff. You may even come out unalived. You might not be successful. So yes, I was taught you don't fight your abuser back. You go and get the help, run for help. What I know now, if I knew then, I wouldn't have did that. I didn't know better then. I know better now. I was taught better from a person that was educated with license. You see what I'm saying? So you will fight your abuser back. You will do that. If you get tired of that bullshit and enough is enough, you fighting them back. Because now they took you there. I did it. I threw picture frames at him. I even went after him with a knife to his chest. I charged at him in the kitchen. I did all of that. You will do that. But should we do that? No. We should never go against our attacker. We shouldn't do that. That's not a good idea to go again, to fight your attacker. That's definitely not a good idea at all to fight your attacker. But you will do it. But if you listen, let me just say this, right? And I don't even tell my whole story. I mean, it's over. I don't care about it anymore. I don't cry over it. It don't even bother me anymore because I'm a strong woman now. But when I was attacked, like y'all heard what she said, right? Now she said I didn't. She said the man threw across the floor, right? And she said the man knocked the goddamn thing out of her ear, right? So I was thrown across the floor too, right? So let me just say this. I was thrown across the floor. I didn't know what the fuck had happened, right? Because I lost conscious, right? I lost conscious. When I got up, I just looked around because I didn't know what was going on at that moment. I just seen him standing over me, right? I got up on my knees. I crawled because I didn't have my glasses. My glasses flew off, everything. I didn't know what happened at that moment, right? So when he threw me across the room, I cut my eye. My top of my eye got split because it hit the reclining chair in my room, right? So I'm saying it to say she could have got slid. We don't know that. And I'm not saying she did or she didn't. I was not there. But I'm just telling y'all what happened to me, right? But I had to gain my conscience back to figure out what the fuck was going on because I had lost it for a minute. I didn't know what was going on. So I'm not saying that happened to her now. I ain't saying that happened to her. I'm just saying what happened to me. Okay? I'm just saying what happened to me because I don't know what really happened in that house. And you will fight your attacker back. You will. You will fight your attacker back. So there's no such thing. People going to run from their attacker. Now, let me tell you this. After a while, when a woman get fed up and get tired and she know that man is aggressive and he is violent and she feel like she is in danger, then she's going to start to running. She's not going to fight no more. She's not going to fight no more. She's fighting back from the beginning because she thinks she can, she thinks she can fight this man. She can handle this man. But when she comes to her senses to realize that no, this man can really kill me. Let me get the fuck out of here. She's going to realize that. She's going to understand you're dealing with a dangerous man here. You cannot beat this man. She's going to start running. She may not ever return back. Then you got some people that's not ready to leave their attacker. They're going to come back. So it all depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Some women get gaslighted like a summer gun. Y'all know how that go. And they'll gaslight and they'll come on back. And that is what Darius was. Wait a minute. And that's what Darius would be some bleeding in a black eye. Oh, no, he hit me in my goddamn eye. That way he said, hold on, Brittany, let me see what he said.
The whole thing is I asked her,
hold on,
I said, wow, I didn't know that your mom did not want me to be with you. And I walked off, trying to walk off, and she grabbed me, saying, oh, hold on, and I snatched away, and she fell. No, I did not punch you.
She's aggressive, y'all.
No.
She's very aggressive.
But
that's why I believe she was drinking that day.
My ear actually flew out where I.
No, because you grabbed me.
And I have cameras too, so I want to actually show those cameras.
Why she keep grabbing that baby?
Cameras right
That's good.
They're gonna show it.
That's good.
Man,
show it.
I have video cameras.
Show it.
That's gonna show him.
Show it.
And he's flying across the floor.
Show it.
I do have cameras.
Show it.
Yes, facing this porch.
Show it.
See, I don't think he knew that. He knew about the cameras.
You grabbed me and I snatched away and pushed you off me. That's what all I did.
Mental illness is real.
I know it's my birthday.
Mental illness is real.
I think you have some mental
illness. You better stay away from people who have mental illness. Stay away.
No, you have mental illness. You have mental illness.
Stay away.
Look at this, but she can't talk.
Stay away.
Yeah, I think she's really.
Boy, y'all, Aeisha cooking while Aeisha is really a mess. And look,
because they still don't love.
And she says that this is mine, but we're gonna get all this lip printed. We're gonna get all that tested.
Yeah, and they still gonna love me.
Yeah. They can love you.
Because
They can love you.
followers love me.
I want
they
them.
don't care if I haven't done anything.
I want them to love you.
You are a demon.
No, you're a demon. You're a demon. You're a demon.
You punched me in my
jaw. No, you got my money.
Y'all, she's saying he a demon because she exposed them cigarettes in that drink.
You got my money too.
Get away from me.
You got my money.
You punched me in my jaw.
I ain't touch you at all. You touch me. Y'all cooking with Aisha. Y'all cooking with Aisha.
Jesus.
Y'all cooking with Aisha, but see, I supposed to been exposed this and supposed to been not came back. You know, but I did this because of, you know what I'm saying? That's why her kids are not here and all that also.
Wow.
Wow, this is it's really crazy. This is really crazy. This is really, really crazy. This is really crazy.
I think he's in a state of shock. Hey, Lisa.
All right, that is the entire live. And yes, I was taking notes. Let's go. All right, first of all, on her video, she says that you can see she says she was punched in the face, and which I think is interesting because she says she was punched in the face. And this is what I said. Aisha is, I think in my comment, in my post on Facebook, I said between 130 and 140 pounds. I don't know. Y'all say 170, regardless. Let's put her in the middle, 150. If you take a 150-pound rock,
Lisa,
a 150-pound boulder, okay, and she says she flew across the room. So you'd have to wonder, what is the impact to an object that is 150 pounds that will make that object fly across the room, right? 150 pounds, all right? Let's talk about that for 1 second. There should be a point of impact. You're flying across the room. In order for this remote to this air conditioner to fly across the room, it needs a force, right? That means that the force to her would have to be so strong that it picks her up from where she is and tosses her across the room. The great thing about seeing this is that there should be some sort of evidence of where the impact.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that he did not punch her in the face? Because maybe he didn't punch her in the face. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could have just, you know, like shoved her or anything like that, right? Do y'all think he could have just shoved her but not punching her in the face? Because I'm going to say this. Again, I was not there, so I don't know. But again, she is doing a lot of goddamn talking for her goddamn face. Because goddamn, you punched me in my motherfucking face. A man hit harder than a motherfucker. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. God forgive me. But I'm just saying, men got more strength than we have, and they have more power than we have. You know, we can think we can beat a man all day long, but in reality, we cannot beat no fucking man. You know what I'm saying? So a man do have power. And I said that to say that's why I shared what I just shared with y'all. You know, he knocked me off my fucking feet. I didn't know anything after that. I went unconscious. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know my eyes was bruised on top until I gained conscious back. And I even asked him what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I asked him what happened to me because I didn't know what happened to me because I lost conscious when he did that to me. Right? And I told you, you know, I was cut. I was cut on the top of my eye. Blood was coming out on the top of my eye. He knew he was, you know, he knew he was going to jail. He knew all of that. You know, I knew at that point that I was dealing with a dangerous motherfucker. I knew that at that point what I needed to do. I knew that I couldn't do it at that moment. That day, I had to sit and think about it, how I was going to make my move because of my life. Yeah, I had to think about everything. I had to map it out, how I was going to do it. I mapped it out, and I acted on it the next day. That's what I did. Because at that point, I knew I was dealing with a man that could really hurt me at that point. But times before that, I never thought like that. I would fight him back. I literally would take pictures off the wall and throw them at him and stuff off the dresser and throw it at him and, you know, little shit like that. Like I said before, I did approach him. I went in the kitchen, I picked up a knife, and I went to his chest with it. I did, because at that point I was getting tired of being abused. I was just sick of all this shenanigans. Like, it was just a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when he did that to me the last time, I knew then I was dealing with a dangerous person. And I knew then that it was time for me to go to the police. I knew that. But I had to think about it. And I didn't tell him. But I think he knew that I was going to go, because he kept texting me all night long when he was at work and, you know, trying to be nice to me. But in my heart, I knew I wasn't going for it anymore. It was over. It was a done deal. It was a fucking wrap. Okay? The next goddamn morning, I got the fuck up, got in the shower, and I went to the motherfucking police. It took them a couple of days to arrest him, but he was arrested.
Impact actually happened, right? We've all had a car accident, or we've seen a car accident before. You can see the point of impact. We've all fallen off of a bike or fallen onto the ground and scraped our knee. You could see the point of impact, right? So she showed both sides of her face. There is no point of impact. She did say that she has to go to the hospital. She can't close her mouth. She can't close her jaw because her jaw hurts, and that's fine. But swelling is normally
he said that's fine.
Usually a sign of blunt trauma doesn't take too long to show up. With an impact that's that great that flies you across the room, there should be a scratch. There should be some sort of blood, right? Something should be there. And if you're flying across the room, I wear glasses every day. My glasses wouldn't still be intact, right? That hair.
Yeah, that's what happened to me, y'all. My glasses was gone off my face. I could not find my glasses. So that part is true.
Wrap that she has on, if she's flying across the room, how is that staying intact? And you and I both know that when you fall, we're old. I'm 43. Okay, she's 42. Okay, you watching this, you got some years on you too. You and I both know every day we wake up something else. If I stretch the wrong way and yawn the wrong way, my back starts hurting. Don't ask me, right? So when you fly across the room and land on the floor, the impact of that should be more than one. There should be multiple injuries. I mean, I fell off of a motorbike and I had a bruise here, a bruise here.
Well, that is true also, because my back was hurting. My side was hurting. I had started getting headaches from my head hitting the chair. So that is true also, especially if it's like wooden floors or something in that nature. So yeah, that is true. I agree with him on that.
Here, a bruise here. She flew across the room and we see nothing, right? All I'm saying, and I'm not discounting or dismissing the act or the idea of domestic violence.
Right.
All I'm saying is
that
if this truly was an act of domestic violence, we need to see some proof. That's what I'm saying.
That's
because whenever we hear domestic violence, we immediately believe the woman. I don't care who you are, male or female.
That's true.
We immediately believe the woman.
That's
right?
true.
So we're looking at these videos, looking for an iota of proof that he did this, so we can go after him. We don't see it. So all I'm saying is I never see her flying across the room. Okay. Okay, I got a lot of random notes. Let's go. So she says he can never come back, take him away. To which he replies, then give me my money back. Wait a minute. Your husband and wife. What do you mean he can never come back?
Hey, Shirley, baby.
As much as this is your home, it is also his home as well. And just because you don't like a person anymore does not mean that you have the right to put him out of his also house as well. Okay. So, but you can hear her say, take him away. This is not somebody who is in love. This is somebody who just want to get rid of somebody who's around. And then here's the other piece of this that I find to be really, really interesting about all of this, right? There's all this grunting she's doing, all of this. And and she's constantly grabbing the right side of her face while she's doing this grunting and this crying. How come we never saw a tear? Is there no tooth falling out? I mean, if there's an impact here great enough to move you across the room, this ain't together. That's where the point of impact is. Something's going on. All right, cool. So the other thing I know about a woman, and it ain't that much, is that a woman has what a man doesn't have, and that's intuition. A woman has the ability under any circumstance, especially a Black woman, to recall exactly what happened, when it happened, the way it happened, and the way she understood it to have happened, right? She can recount this from start to finish. You know how Black women are, all right? You ain't putting nothing really much past her, okay? She's very, very intelligent. So for Aeisha to say, and I quote, "I don't know what's going on. It happened so fast. It wasn't anything that kind of made it seem like it was going to happen." That's a quote. Let me say it again. "I don't know what's going on. It happened so fast. It wasn't anything that kind of made it seem like it was going to happen." This is what she said.
Yeah, she did say that.
So he just hit you out of the clear blue sky, right? And every time you recount the story to the authorities, to social media, we never hear what happened for him to respond the way you said he responded.
Right, because I was wondering that same
You
thing
weren't expecting it, right? Now, typically, when someone is going through something traumatic and they weren't expecting it, they absolve themselves of any wrongdoing and responsibility every time they tell the story. Let me give you a perfect example. This happened in domestic violence. You were minding your business. He came home in a rage. This is what you say. "I was mopping the floor. Peter came in the front door. He had been out drinking. All I was doing was cleaning the floor. He approached me and I could smell alcohol on his." There's always, whenever you tell the story, especially if you weren't expecting it, you absolve yourself immediately of any responsibility and wrongdoing when you tell the story. She's told this story. We heard it at least 3 times. Not once did we ever hear what was going on that made him respond the way he responded, the way you said he responded. Now, she also says, "I have to go to the hospital." She says, "My face is not even." She doesn't say it's not even what.
No, I don't think he never got
into
into
Brittany. Even close on this
I never
side.
Heard of it, not like that. I don't think
the right side.
It probably was too much for him.
She's touching the right side. She can't close the right side. And as soon as she says, "I can't even close," it closed. Now, she also says,
mostly Derrick Cook, he follow a lot of people that does cooking channels. A lot of people like the Green family. I've been following them for a long time too. They've been cooking for a long time, cooking show. The chocolate, I forgot their channel, something like that. I've been following them for a while. So Derrick Cooks, he mostly follows a lot of cooking channels.
"I'm shaken up. I'm in a state of shock," is what she says. Okay. "I'm shaken up. I'm in a state of shock." You're at home, in the comfort of your own home. This man just completely offended you in your own home with domestic violence. And you in the house with the man that offended you? You walking around barefoot outside with the man that offended you? You are not at a neighbor's house. You're not next door. You're not afraid. You're not trembling. You're not shaking. You're not saying, "I don't know what he's going to do. I'm afraid of him." None of that came out of your mouth. Which, if you didn't say it, one could assume there was no fear. You keep telling Bella, "Hold on, Bella. Hold on, Bella."
Yeah, why
but we can't see Bella, your granddaughter, in the camera view. Now, I'm getting ready to switch to commentary on his video, where you can actually see Bella in the video. If you look at Bella, beautiful little girl, Bella is playing, Bella is laughing, Bella is dancing.
Bella act like ain't nothing going on, honey.
Bella reaches down, picks up a weed, a flower, and extends it to the husband, to Ricky. Okay, kids who have just witnessed this traumatic experience don't respond in this way. Kids who just experienced this traumatic experience, they're hiding behind the parent they trust, not extending themselves to. You can see Bella had not an iota of concern or fear on her face. And I venture to say, if Ricky would have held out both of his arms and said, Bella, come give me a hug, she would have walked over with no problem. There was no fear in Bella. And I want you to look at Bella. Yeah. If you go back and watch this video again, I want you to
Bella
look at Bella.
A relationship
Bella is not hiding behind. She is dragging Bella along. She is picking Bella by the arm and saying, come on, come on. Come on where? Where is Bella going? You're in the backyard. Okay, cool. Now, on his video, it opens a little slow. It's a little blurry. I think that happened in the download. Take my word for it. I will tell you a lot. I'm not going to tell you a lot. When the video first opens, she says, she says, stop following me. Stop following me. She says, stop following me.
Like Bree when she said that.
She never moves. Anybody who is afraid of a person and the person's walking toward you and you're saying, stop following me, you're moving away from the person. You're afraid. She stands there with Bella and never moves, but says, stop following me. I find that to be odd. She drags the child with her. So Bella is not in any danger.
Hold on.
She says to the police, he's drunk.
I don't think he was drunk. I really don't believe
replies,
that. I don't believe he was drunk. I don't believe he was drinking at all.
Huggies double grip strips versus baby gear.
Hold on, Brittany.
Will it stay put?
A
toy piano? Yep. A rocking horse? Yep. An entire box of Huggies?
Yeah, I don't think he was drinking at all.
Look,
I don't believe that.
Further in the video, he points to the glass.
Come on.
The glass is not his. He says, look at the lip prints on the glass.
Yeah, that's why I think she got
upset with him. Those are not my lip prints. I am not drunk. She also says, those are his cigarettes, to which he replies, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yes, Brittany, absolutely.
Sounds pretty clear to me in his right mind. Now, I did see Black and Mild. He said, I don't smoke cigarettes. No doubt the Black and Milds are here. Let's go a step further. The cigarettes.
Now, she may smoke cigarettes, because I definitely do believe she smokes cigarettes, because the daughter did state that she did smoke cigarettes, and she stopped and she started back. The daughter said she never knew that the mother started smoking cigarettes back. That's not a really big idea. I don't know why she didn't want nobody to know she wasn't smoking cigarettes, but that's her preference, that she don't want nobody to know that she's smoking cigarettes. Now, the Black and Milds, he could have smoked the Black and Milds, because like Darius Cook just said, it was Black and Milds and it was cigarettes and it was liquor. But I don't believe the husband was drinking. I don't believe that. I think she lied on him when it comes to the drinking situation. I think she was the one drinking, and I think the drinking making her spare out of control. And I also would like to know too, what started this argument? What started it? You know what I'm saying? Because it had to be something that started the argument before they even went live. You understand what I'm saying? So I was trying to think about what could have started the argument before they went live, that morning. I don't even know where the hell they live at, y'all. Where the hell they live at? Is that, I don't know. Shit.
Are not in an ashtray, very classy. They're lined up on the back of the house on the brick where the cigarettes are next to the Black and Mild. How did the cigarette butts get next to the Black and Mild butts and that got next to the glass of alcohol?
Right.
Clearly, you and your husband have a pastime. Nothing is wrong with that whatsoever. Pastime on. I have a pastime. I like to get high.
Yeah, she did. Okay? I heard that.
In the comfort of my own home and have a cocktail in my own home. And I still will praise the Lord.
She was drinking,
like everybody else. If you have a heaven or a hell to put me in, then you judge. But the Bible says, let he who is what? Without sin. Do what? Cast yet the first stone. The problem is it's her display outwardly doesn't match who she really is. Character is who you are when everybody is looking. Integrity is who you are when nobody is watching. When they don't line up and they don't run parallel, we have a problem. And she has been portraying the goody two-shoes, and now we found out that she smokes and drinks just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Now, she says, I can't close my mouth, but the mouth is closed. It's in the video, right? She also tells the police, I have a weapon. Okay. If you're in shock, wasn't expecting this to happen, and feels like your life is in danger, it has to be because you're on the phone with the police. Nobody calls the police to say, happy Thursday, how are you? Okay? So you're on the phone with the police because you are afraid. If you are afraid and you have a weapon, why didn't you grab it? Got it. Okay. Now, he does something in the video that is smart. You can tell he's been in trouble before with the law, and he has done the right thing.
Yeah, and he was scared. I think he was very scared. I definitely do believe that. He'd been in trouble with the law. He'd been in prison before. So this man was scared. He was scared of his freedom. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I believe this man went live. And it's also, it was something forced him to go live, meaning something could have been going on in their house before that she done, and he didn't prove of it, or she said and he knew she was a liar. So that forced him on this incident to go live to protect himself, because he's saying to himself, she's a liar. She'll get me arrested. So maybe this is what all this thing up for this man to go live. It was a reason. He just didn't go live for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like he have seen some things in her over the time that they have been married that he didn't like. Excuse me. And some things that she probably have presented and have said that he felt like she's a liar. You know what I'm saying? And I have to protect myself. It is the reason why this man came live. This man did not just go live off of what happened that day. Okay? It's something else brought him into, I have to protect myself with her. I love her. She's my wife, but I have to protect myself. It is things that she's saying and she's doing, and I don't trust her. Yeah, that's what I believe. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel about it. Yeah, that's true, Roy. You did
a pattern.
Yeah,
of lying.
That's how I
in
feel,
the video.
Brittany. Yeah.
He says that she lied about her age. She says that she was 41 when in fact she's 42.
Well, on that part right there, y'all, I don't think she did that on purpose. About the age thing, I think the liquor probably got to her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't thinking clearly. So I'm going to give her that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she meant to lie about the age thing. I think she was drinking, you know, and you know, she wasn't in the right state of mind. So she got the age mixed up. So I'm going to give her that. I think it got to do with the drinking, though. You know what I mean? I don't think she, you know, did that on purpose. She just, you know, wasn't in the right state of mind. You know, she was lying and shit, and she had a look in, and you know, she probably just couldn't think straight.
To which he replies, now I find this to be very interesting.
Was high
Latifah,
as hell.
Aisha,
girl, what you see that video at? Because I need it. They live in Alabama. Okay, thank you, Lisa.
This isn't her brother. This isn't her uncle. This isn't her father. This is nobody in her immediate family that shares the same last name. This is her husband, whose last name she now has. Your husband referred to you in a period of rage using your maiden name. Okay. I know some people say it happens, and you know.
You could be right about that. I wouldn't say you're wrong, because that came out of her own daughter's mouth on her live. The daughter said that out of her own mouth on her live. Now that's what the daughter said. Now that the mama get high. Now I don't know what kind of shit she do. Now I'm telling you what I heard. But I was in the daughter live in the bushes just looking, because y'all know I don't like interfering with too much drama, right? I just, listen at it and, and then I do my little commentary on it. But as like engaging, I'm not a too much engaging person when it comes to drama. But I did hear the daughter say that. Yep. But she never said all for what. And she said it and she got off for it and started talking about something else.
My husband, it's both ways. A bunch of people is like, if I ever heard my husband call me by my first name, they're like, I don't even think I've ever heard him call me by my first name, because it's kind of a weird thing. Because normally it's a pet name. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? In this particular situation, half of y'all were like, oh, that is weird. And half of y'all were like, it's not. It's a call out for me. Okay. Now, what I also thought was funny is that,
and I do believe that too, Lisa. I definitely does believe that, because she does look like she's an aggressive person. And then it goes back to what the daughter was saying, that she's an aggressive person also when she drinks. So I kind of believe that she probably did put her hands on that man first, right? And like I said, the man could have shoved her, not trying to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? Because if a man really want to hurt you, they're going to hurt you. Period. Like I said before, we can't beat a man. We may pretend we can, but we can't. We can't beat no man. So from what I'm seeing and I'm gathering, like, she get aggressive when she drank. And that's where the shit starts. Because the daughter said when she doesn't drink, she's a good person. And the daughter says she can have good conversations with her mom when she's not drinking. The daughter said when the mom gets to drinking, it is over. The daughter, she wants to argue. She wants to be right about everything. So from what I'm getting from the daughter, this has been going on for quite some time. So it seems like, now, don't y'all laugh at me now, because I forgot how to say this shit. What the mama need? A classes, AB classes? What the hell they call them? Shit, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Maybe the mama need that. Maybe she needs to go to some AA classes, AB, AC. Maybe she needs to go to those type of classes. Maybe she got an addiction on drinking. She need help. And she should not be drinking like that around that damn baby and her daughter. Because granted, y'all, do y'all know she have another young daughter that lives there that's still in school? She have another child there. Not only just Bella. Okay.
She didn't know his birthday.
Ah, shit, okay,
he had to say, yeah, today, September 4th, 1984 is my birthday. He had to say that. You his husband. You his wife. You don't know your husband's birthday?
Hell no, she ain't know that because she was too drunk.
Now, at this time, in the video, we have to look at where the phone is placed. Okay, on the right side of her face at this point in the video, right? So she says what he's wearing and that he has to go get his stuff. And he in the background, so they have it on record, says, I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right here when they get here. Which
she got 5 kids and
don't compromise quality insurance for savings
and that's
or
the
your
crazy
time for this
part,
ad.
Lisa.
Hit that skip button.
Hold on,
or don't.
Lisa, that's the crazy part, Lisa. I never knew about the other 2 children. I only knew about 3. So I was really lost when all this. Y'all, I just don't know, y'all. I see Miss D, that's fighting word. I see Miss D, that's fighting words. Latae. Baby. Latae, don't fight me now. Listen. It's just amazing, y'all, how people can really keep secrets from you. I've been following this lady for so long, y'all. I never knew this lady had so many kids. Y'all, I never knew CPS took her children. I never knew that. I never knew none of this until the daughter told the story. And I'm like, what? Now, let me just shut up. Let me be quiet. Now, y'all, I was in that chat Saturday night. That chat was baby, it was lit. Okay, a lot of stuff I would not repeat it. All right, but baby, they was being mean to the wife. I ain't gonna lie, but he did take up for his wife in some of those comments. He did, because I think he don't want that dog. But listen, if y'all want to know what was said in some of the comments, go over there and look at Open Book goddamn video. You will see it. I ain't saying it on my platform. I'll go over there, look at it, and you can see some of the comments. Okay, because she did a video on it. No, it was nasty. It was nasty, okay? Because, baby, they was going in. Some of them was coming for the daughter. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I told y'all, like, when I see stuff, I don't engage in it. I just sit back and watch it. The husband, he was trying to figure out people that wanted him to come on platform. People was telling the husband, don't go on platforms, use your own platform. People just want to make money off you. It was crazy Saturday, y'all. I watched. I just sat back and watched it. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. Now, the husband did go live last night. I think the husband is really upset. I really do believe he's upset. I really do believe he's very upset with the wife for lying on him. I do believe that. He's I don't know if he'll go back, y'all. I don't know what to say. Yes, it was Miss D. I was in the bushes too, baby. Y'all know me. I stay in the bush. I don't engage in shit like that. But baby, it was rough. Them comments was crazy. Open Book did a video over there on it. If y'all want to see it, go over there and look at Open Book video. I think the video was from Saturday, I think. So that was a day ago, I think it was. Y'all can go back and watch that video from a day ago. And y'all will see some of the comments on it. Lisa, no, I ain't lying. Lisa was in the bushes too. She just said she was. Yes, me neither. The husband really didn't know his wife. You know why, Brittany? Because they. Let me just say this, y'all. Let me just say this. See, sometimes, right, y'all, this is what I want to know. And we might not ever know it, right? Maybe one day he may say it, but she's not going to say it because we know that she's very private, right? For the ones that know her, which is me. She's very private. That's why I didn't know about CPS took her kids. I never know she married the man. She married the guy, y'all, just to get the kids back. Once she got the kids back, was the kid's father, she divorced him and didn't want him no more because she got the kids back. Now, I didn't know all this shit, y'all. This shit is new to me. I didn't know any of these things. And when the daughter was saying this stuff, it shocked the hell out of me. I'm like, what the hell? Like, okay, she's very private. She have a very private life. She just come up there and cook and dance and and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So listen, now this is what we should want to know. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what we should want to know. Now, we should want to know, where did she meet this man at? Right? Did she meet him while he was in jail? If so, how long ago you met him when he was in jail? Did you meet him when he came home? If so, how long did you know him when he came home before you got married to him? These are some little questions that we need. April, what's going on, my love? These are some questions that we need to know. Did she meet this guy in jail? Did she meet this guy when he came home? If she met this guy in jail, then she knew about his past, whatever his past was, because I don't know what his past was. Like I said, I don't be looking nobody's backgrounds up. That's irrelevant to me. I'm not doing all that. Now, if a content creator put it up and talk about it, I'll talk about it. But I'm not looking up his past and all that. I'm not getting too deep into this shit like it was with Breonna and Robert. That's not going to happen with me. But I will cover the story as things, prevailed and shit like that. How did she meet him? I don't know, Brittany. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a question that I haven't heard a content creator ask yet, but me. Like, where did you meet? We know he been in prison. He admitted to that. We know that. But did she meet this man in prison? Did she meet this man when he came home from prison? If she did, how long ago? How long was your relationship? How will I say it? How long was their relationship before they got married? So it is some questions that still need to be asked. Now, I don't know if he will answer those questions. There was childhood friends? Oh, really? Okay, T. So, T, let me ask you a question. So there was childhood friends, and did they keep in contact with each other? Or what happened? Could you give me more little details? Let's see. She said her mother and his mother was good friends, and she would see him when she went home. Got you. Okay, so let me ask this question, T and Lisa, because y'all seem like y'all know the lie. He was not from Alabama, right? Correct? Because I heard him say he's going back home. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with loving after lockup. No. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but I just wanted to know that. Because sometimes when you blogging on a situation, you want to know more about it. So that's why me as a blogger, I'm blogging on it. I wanted to know, how did they meet? So I'm glad that T is saying it, and Lisa is bringing some clarity to how they met. No, they from Florida. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. See how you can come together and just, ask questions? Okay. So, Lisa, they both was from Florida, and is she still in Florida? Or where does she live now? Oh, that's okay, Lotay. Wow. And, I'm going to say this, y'all. This is what I wish. I wish they can work it out. I wish they can work it out. I wish they can both go to counseling, because I really do think she needs counseling. I think she needs AAA, if that's what they call it. No, she's in Alabama. Got you. Okay. All right. I wish they can work it out. I wish they could, because I really think that he loves his wife. I really do believe he loves his wife. I wish they can work it out. But I think it would take work for her because of her addiction of drinking. Because it seems like she likes to drink a lot. Okay. And it seems like she flies off the handle when she gets some drinks in her. And maybe that's the part that he can't take. Maybe she's okay when she's not drinking, but then when she gets to drinking, maybe that messes up the marriage, and he can't take it. And he have a right to feel that way. He have a right. Because who want to be with somebody that always want to drink, and then, because as soon as they drink, you're going to be sitting back saying, oh, Lord, here it comes. Let me get ready. It's like you got to get your mind ready for bullshit all the time, because you know that she's a drinker. In order for it to work, she has to admit what she's doing wrong. Right. And that's why I say counseling. Right. Absolutely. She gotta, and he did say on his live too that she's been beating him up from day one. Did y'all hear that? That's what he said. He said from day one she's been beating him up. Now why that man would say that? Now listen. Exactly, Roy D saying here we go again. Yes, because he's probably so used to her beating him up when she get drunk. You know what I'm saying? So he got to get in a fighting mode. If y'all understand what I'm saying, not literally fighting her, but his mind have to get in a fight mode, because he know she's a drunk. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it, she's a drunk. Okay, but she comes on her live and pretend to be something she's not. But in reality, this man is dealing with a drunk / narcissist woman, because she do have some narcissist tendencies. Now, I'm not going to say she's a full-blown narcissist, but I will say from what I've seen in this video, watching here, that Darius Cook played, she has some narcissist tendencies. And I put together what the daughter was saying on her lives, that I'm putting together that it is some narcissist behavior there that's going on with the mother. And it need to be rectified. At this point with this behavior, do I feel she need kids in that home? No. I'm just gonna be honest. Thank you, April. I don't know, because his sister told him to leave her alone. Oh, so that was the sister in the background, Lisa, talking to him? Because I heard that, but I didn't know who it was. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, maybe the sister might know what's best, you know? Maybe she don't want her brother to go back to prison, because I did hear the sister say something, why she's so big on her followers or something, or why she's so into the followers or something that she was saying. So that was the sister. Got you. Oh, wow. Okay. Mine has to get mental. His mind have to get right, Brittany. Absolutely. That's what I was trying to say. Right, Brittany. That's absolutely true. That is true. Because he knows she's a drinker. And he knows every time she drinks, this is what he has to go through her. And yes, do I believe it was more episodes in that house before this? Yes, I do believe it was more episodes in that house before this. But do I believe this was the worst one right here? Yes. Do I believe he got tired of that shit and went live? Yes. I do believe it was more things led up to this, okay? Because he said he'd been abused from her for quite some time. He said that out of his own mouth. If y'all want to donate a coffee to my channel, you're more than welcome. My mom just dropped the link in the chat. Thank you so much, April. I appreciate you. She ain't going to admit because she had custody of her daughter's children. Right. And that's the whole thing. But do you think, like, because the daughter did say she's working on taking her back to court for to get custody. Oh, let me ask y'all this. Did y'all hear the daughter say that, Lord have mercy, I like to fell out when I heard this, right? The daughter said on her live that it was a supporter of her mother's that was close to the mother / a lawyer. And the mother became close to that supporter and started cooking for the supporter. And the supporter helped the mother with custody of the baby and went against the daughter. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear the daughter say that? Because I did. If the husband puts out videos, she would get that, she would lose custody. You know what, T? I believe the husband has more videos, and I believe the husband can say more, but I believe the husband trying to spare her. That's what my belief is. And I think that's why the husband is keep coming live at night, because I do believe in my heart it is more that he want to say, but he don't say. He said he had left, but he went back to her. Oh, so he left her before and came back? Wow. Wow. I don't think so. He said he had more videos. I believe that. I believe that. I believe it. I believe it. And you know what I believe? I believe. Now, I'm just going to say how I feel until things, until I see something different. This is what I believe in that man. I believe as time went on, he married her. He started saying things that he didn't like. He started hearing things that he didn't like. He started saying that she was a liar. She started being aggressive with him when she drinks. So I think what happened that he started recording her and putting videos to the side because he already know he's a felony. He's been in jail before. He don't want to go back to jail. So he was doing things for his safety. This is what I believe now. This is what I believe, right? And she was attacking him every time she get drunk. And he stayed there and tried to put up with it, with the situation. And it came to be overbearing for him. Do I believe those kids always sing that she was a drunk and know she's a drunk? Of course those kids sing that. Of course those kids know that. But I do believe this man was doing these videos not to be malicious towards his wife. I don't believe that. But I do think that I'm trying to explain the best I can. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. That he started seeing things in her, that she was a liar. She was a heavy drinker. She was beating him down. I had to do this for my safety. I have been in prison before. She's a liar. She will get me put back in prison. So I need these videos so if anything happened, I have protection for myself. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Yes, Miss D. Okay. Thank you, T. Thank you. So I don't believe he was doing things to try to hurt her. I don't believe that. I believe he was doing some things because he know what she would do to him and he needed to protect himself. I do believe things had happened in that house prior to what happened this time and he had to protect himself, but it got worse and that's when he came live. Right. Yep, absolutely. He needs to protect himself. That's what I believe. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what I'm thinking at this point. I do believe she probably would say nasty, evil, mean things to him. I do believe that the daughter and him had conversations about the mother, far as him protecting himself because she knew how the mother was. She lived there. That's her mom. Now I did see in the comments that some people was coming for her and saying she shouldn't say shit about her mom and all this shit. If the mother has her stuff together and she laughing of Aisha's a great mom, let the real mother take care of her own child. Bella was so cute as a baby and a toddler. Yes, she was. She was. But y'all, when she took Bella, right? Let me just make this clear. I agree with you, D. I think that may be the case as well. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, A, because like I said, I try to get everybody benefited out. I'm not gonna just go in on him because he's a man. I'm not gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, he fucked her up, he's abuser. I'm not gonna do that because I'll be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And when I cover a story, I like to be fair about the story, right? But I do believe he's seen things in her that he did not like. He said she was beating him up. She said he said that she's been beating him up. That's what he said. That came out of his mouth. Okay? She was abusive to her own goddamn kids. So why wouldn't she be abusive to him? Look what she did to her own kids. She married a man so she can get custody back to her children. Once the man gave her custody back to the kids, she divorced the man. She didn't want the goddamn man no more. She didn't want to be by. What type of shit is this, y'all? Yo. The son is still in a foster home, y'all, in Florida. So now, Lisa, who said that? Lisa or T? Now I guess why the son was, because I'm like, why is the son all the way in Florida in a goddamn foster home? I'm so confused, y'all. Y'all, I didn't know all this stuff about this lady, y'all. Oh my God, Lord. I think he's going to be the one that's going to help her get her daughter. Yeah, Lisa, I said that. I said this man is going to be the one that helped that daughter get that baby back. Uh-huh. Yeah, I believe that, Lisa. Mm-hmm. I do believe this man was abused by her. I do believe over a period of time. Uh-huh. And this was the time he said, no motherfucking more. It's over. The buck stops here. I'm going live. Because y'all, I want y'all to listen. Y'all, she was not going to go live, right? She wanted to keep this confidential again in the house, right? He went live first. That's what made her go live. If he would have never went live, she was not going to go live neither, y'all, because she did not want this public, right? She keeps everything confidential. So now I see why she didn't go live. At first, I didn't have no idea, y'all, because I didn't know this shit. I didn't know none of this. So now it makes sense why she went live after he went live. Because if he wouldn't have went live, she was not going to go live at all to tell the story. D, what was you going to say about Bella? Oh my God, Brittany. Let me get back with it, Brittany. I got to get my mind back, Brittany. Oh Lord, let me see. I was gonna say something about Bella. It slipped my whole damn mind. It'll come back to me, Brittany. I'm sorry, Brittany. It'll come back, baby. It'll come back. What with the father and the other one with the father and one the other in foster care. So, Lisa, let me ask you this: what was those boys had the same dad? Because I'm thinking they didn't. I'm thinking one of those boys didn't have the same dad. Do you know that? Y'all, I never knew about no sons. Like, that's crazy. And then, wait, one of the kids she put in foster care. One of her kids, she did not want to own him, y'all. I think it was the boy, because she didn't like what the boy was doing. Now, I don't know what the boy was doing, because the daughter said she was not going to reveal that. If the son want to tell his story, he can tell his story, because she said they're not social media people. So she did not like what the son was doing, and she disowned her child. What a fucking mother. God damn. Yeah, the son, Dave Royalty. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I kind of remember some stuff, not everything. When you get kids, you have to go to court and pass a background check. I had to do myself to custody and for a family member. Okay. So, cause I know the daughter supporters is helping her do a GoFundMe, and she said she want to help her brother out with the GoFundMe also. That's nice that she's gonna, help the brother out in any way she can. And she did say that she stays in contact with all her siblings. That's sweet too. That's really nice. I'm glad. The one in foster care went to a mental hospital, but then he got all right, and she didn't want him anymore. So that's why she didn't want him? Are you serious, Lisa? That's sad, Lisa. So wow. That's break my heart. That's so sad. Wow. That is so sad. You didn't want your child because he went in a mental hospital. That's crazy. Did you see the text message between the mother and the daughter, Roya D? Yes, I did. And from what I got from that, Brittany, it seemed like she was a little controlling and manipulative to the daughter. Did you get that from that, Brittany, from the text messages? Because I did. Wow, you didn't want your child because he went in the mental hospital. Well, he got it from you because you fucking mental. Because I do see mental illness with you. I do see that. And I don't pick at nobody mental stage. So don't get me wrong, y'all. I don't. But I do see that in her. And the husband could also see that. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I do believe the husband can say a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm going to say that. I do believe he can say a lot of stuff. How old is the son? I think this sister said he was 17 and he's getting ready to age out of the foster care. And when he aged out, I think this sister said she wanted him to come with her. Because she said in Florida, once you age out, then I guess you ain't got nowhere to go. But she said that's why she's keeping in contact with him. And she's going to do some of the GoFundMe to help her brother out. The daughter said all of them have mental problems, including her. She did say that. She did. But where they get it from? The mama. And look what the mama doing to them. Because let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all ever knew that, but mental illness does come from the mother family. Right? And normally when you see kids like have disabilities when it comes to or they autistic or have Down syndrome, that comes from the father side of the family. And if y'all don't believe that, y'all can ask a doctor, because the doctor told me that years ago. Mental illness comes from the mother side of the family, and when kids have disabilities like that, as they, they're born, that comes from the dad side of the family. Let's see, who did I miss here? Okay, that's different situation. He might be living in a group home. I was thinking that too, Miss T. I was thinking that instead of a foster home, a group home, because a foster home would adopt him and he could have still been able to stay there with that family. But yes, that sounds like a group home. You are definitely correct. Let me see. Okay, I didn't know that, D. Yeah, doctor told me that a while back. Yes, Roy D, the daughter said go her way. She's going to get counseling. That's good. That's good. That's good. And I think she deserved to have her child back. I really do. And if the mother took custody of her child, because let me tell y'all this, the mother had the baby since the baby was 6 months, y'all. That's how long the mama had the baby. The mama had the baby since the baby was 6 months, right? Now, it was a story behind it. Okay, it could have been true. It could not be true. I don't know. But the thing is, still try to give her child back. I know you did not have your mindset as to keep her child until her child get 18. Everybody deserves a second chance. It ain't like she's out here selling drugs. She's on drugs. She's doing this. She's doing that. Yeah, she made a mistake. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But she got her own apartment right now. For what I see, she's driving. She's doing what she has to do. You should sit down and have a conversation with your daughter and say, okay, well, let's try to go back to court and we give you Bella back and see what the judge say about it. If they have to be baby steps, you get Bella, let Bella spend the night every weekend, every other weekend. Let's see what the judge say. I want you to get your daughter back, but don't just sit there and take her daughter away, you know what I'm saying, and tell her daughter get 18 years old. I just don't, I feel that's some form of controlling. And I also feel too, y'all, that her mother did not treat her fucking kids right? So she's getting Bella, and she want Bella, right, to treat Bella the way she didn't treat her goddamn kids. Now, I know y'all done heard shit like this before, because some grandmothers do shit like that, right? They didn't treat their kids good, right? But they want to get custody of the grandkids, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or all of them, to make up for what they didn't do for their children. But goddamn it, if you didn't treat your own goddamn kids right, how the fuck you gonna treat your goddamn grandkids right? Okay? And don't do this because you didn't treat your own kids right, because now you're doing this to be spiteful. Okay? You're doing this to be spiteful and evil, and you're doing this out of being malicious intent. Let me see. Let's see. She wants that baby because she's getting a check. Well, the daughter said she get $500 a month for her daughter, baby. That's what the daughter said. Mm-hmm. I wonder if she. Oh, you right, Miss T. That's a good question. That's a good question, because if she did, then the mother could never get her back. That's a good question. Never thought about that, Miss T. Thank you for saying that. That's a good question. Because I know here, if you have custody of someone's child, and if you have the child over 2 years, you can legally adopt them, and the parents could never get them back. So that's a good question. Never thought about that, Miss T. Did she adopt that baby for good? Wow. And that's something the daughter needs to find out. That's something the daughter needs to find out. She need to really. Now, how will she look into that, y'all? Will she go to court and look into that? How will she look into if she can see, like, if she really like if she adopted the baby? How can she look into that? No, Roy D. I was saying the mother, Aisha, if the daughter didn't do things like the mother said, the mother will control her. Oh, yeah. I heard when she said that. Yeah, she said her mother's very controlling when she didn't do things she wanted her to do and say things that she didn't want her to say. Yeah. Guardianship can go past 2 years. Okay. The grandmother is the caregiver of the grandchild. Yeah, we know she's the caregiver, but Miss T was saying she can fully much well so adopt her after 2 years. It could be 2 years, 2 years and a half, 3 years. So what me and Miss T is saying, guardianship and adoption is different. Once someone adopt your child, you can never get that child back. They are legally the adopted parents. They could never get that child back. So there's a difference between just having custody versus adoption. She said she been trying for 4 years. Yeah, I heard her say that. So what was she doing to try? Was she taking her back to court and she was losing the cases? Because I did hear her say that, but I was trying to figure out, like, okay, was you losing your cases in court? What was going on in court? Because I did hear her say that she'd been fighting for 4 years. But caretaker and adoption is different. That's different. A caretaker is, yes, you got custody of her, and somebody can fight, and the judge can see something different and give you the baby back and think you're doing better, blah, blah, blah. But when someone adopt your baby, you can never get that baby back. The only reason that child will come back to you, that child will be already 18 years old and it'll find its way back to the parents themselves. Yeah. She ain't doing it right. She needs to. Yeah. Right. Now, did y'all hear her say this? That the lady that was on the mama side to help her get custody of Bella, that's what I was going to say. The lady that was on her side that tried to help her get custody of Bella is the same lady now that's going against the mother. Did y'all hear her say that, the daughter? Because I heard the daughter when she said that. If she have guardianship, she can get her daughter. She can see her daughter. Right. Absolutely. So maybe she didn't adopt her. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yes, she did say it. Yes, because she said the lady was her mother's friend / reporter / attorney. because she said the mother got close to that lady. The lady was her mother's supporter, and she got very, very close to her mother. And the lady was an attorney. And she even said that the mama started cooking for this lady. But she said now the lady is looking at her mother different, and now she's on the daughter side. Ooh, Jesus Christ. It's a lot of shit going on here, y'all. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Ooh, baby. It's a lot, y'all. It is a lot. She used her. Yes. Yes. Yes, I agree. Understanding the daughter stated that she didn't understand the paperwork that she had signed. She thought she was only doing this temporary custody. The daughter did state that. I did hear the daughter state that because the daughter said at the time she was young, and the daughter was young, y'all, because the daughter had the baby. She was 17 years old. So it's like her mother blackmailed her mind and told her, maybe, I'm just saying, I don't know because I was not there. This is just temporary custody. You'll get your baby back, blah, 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 blah. And the daughter went along with it. And the daughter did state that on her live. She did. And the mother, and I know this before the daughter even stated, I told you I followed the mother for 8 years. The mama never liked the baby father, y'all. She never liked the baby father. Period. Never. And the daughter will tell y'all that too. She never liked the baby father of the baby. And if the mother did this, she was wrong. If you knew you was not giving her your daughter back, that's not right. That's not right. Thank y'all for the cards. I appreciate y'all, the ones that sent the cards. I love y'all and thank y'all so much. And y'all know I don't call out names. But thank y'all. I think that's so wrong. That is so wrong. That is, I'm gonna pray for the daughter. I'm gonna pray that she get her baby back. She deserves a second chance with her daughter. We all have made mistakes in our life, okay? We all have. But for you to sit here and manipulate and gaslight your daughter and do the things that you're doing, and let me tell y'all something. That stepdaddy done seen a lot. And trust me, the stepdaddy was already telling the mama shit behind the scenes. Believe me. Believe me. Mm-hmm. Why you think that daughter went to that goddamn jail when the daddy got locked up? She went to that jail, baby. When she heard that stepdaddy was locked up, she went right to that goddamn jail. Exactly, Miss T. Mm-hmm. She went to that jail. Because she won't stand for him. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At first, I was a little mad with us. How the fuck she gonna go against her mama for that man? But you know, sometimes we say things right, but we gotta look deep more into it. And I started looking deep more into it. And I started talking to one of my, supporters about it. And she brought a lot of shit to my vision. You know what I'm saying? Shit that I wasn't saying. Sometimes you gotta work together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can't always, be one-minded and one-sided of things, because I'm always open for all kind of opinions. You know what I mean? So me and another content creator, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it. And one of my supporters, we talked about it. And I'm like, damn, you're right. I was highlighting her on stuff, that she didn't know. She was highlighting me on stuff, so we came together. And I'm like, damn, you know what? Y'all is right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all right. I think everybody deserves a second chance in life. You know what I'm saying? I think she deserved to get her daughter back. But if her mama sat there and did the shit that she's doing, she's going to get back what she's going to get back. Now, the daughter did state that she want her daughter back and she won't forget about her little sister. She still want her little sister and her daughter to interact if she get custody back of her daughter. She stated that also. And I was proud to hear her say that. You know what I'm saying? I was proud to hear her say that. It did hurt me when the daughter said that the mom wouldn't even let her take her daughter school shopping. The mom wouldn't even let her take her daughter out for the birthday. Why not? Why not? I'm quite sure your daughter would have brought her back. She knows you have full custody of her. You know, you didn't even give her a chance to see if she was a great mother. Could she be a great mother to Bella? Because you didn't give her the chances to do things with Bella alone without you being around, meaning taking her out of the house and doing things with her. She also even stated she don't even like the way you got her baby hair looking. And to be honest, I'm with your daughter. I don't like it neither. I'm just being honest. I don't like it neither. I don't like it. You know, if you're getting $500 a month for that baby and food stamps, then food stamps can't get your hair done, but her money can get her hair done. Her money can get her hair done. Okay? And her hair should not be looking like that. I'm just being honest. And I hope the daughter keep fighting. Keep fighting for your daughter. Keep fighting for your daughter. And I hope you get justice for your daughter. Because at this point, your mom don't need no kids in that house. She really doesn't need no kids in that house, to be honest. She don't. You know, and I seen she came live yesterday and, you know, she was showing people her little pig feet and stuff that she had cooked and shit. Oh, Lord. But y'all, listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. She's a good cook, right? But she got a lot of motherfucking shit with her. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes Darius Cook get on my goddamn nerve, but he did break this down. Right, he did. He did break it down. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a type of person, if I don't like somebody, if you do something, I feel that you did the right thing and you did it correctly and all that, I'm gonna give you props. I ain't no motherfucking hater. And let me tell you something, I will never get to that point, get bitter to hate someone so bad and say you don't give them that props. I give Darius Cook his props. He did break that live down very well. You know, she took that baby out of daycare and she let the baby cut their hair. Wait a minute. What? She took the baby out of daycare and she let the baby cut her hair. Are you serious, Miss Lisa? Miss Lisa. What? She was stating that she knows how to use the bathroom too, and no Bella hair should be combed. Wait, was she? Wait a minute, y'all. Miss T say what? Wait, y'all. Wait. I want to ask y'all a question because Brittany just said something that I thought I heard the mother say. Did the mother say that Bella was in pull-up for a while? Correct me now, because I think I heard the mama say something like that. That's what she said in her live. Gotcha, Lisa. She used the bathroom. She's 4 years old. Yeah, but she was saying something. Yes, she knows how to potty train her. Yes, she said that, Miss D. I thought I heard her say that. I know I wasn't crazy. And I'm like, what the? No, she don't need that little girl. No. I thought I heard her say that. I knew I wasn't crazy, y'all. It's because you know what? When there's so much going on, sometimes, y'all, my brain can't. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing because, that's crazy. I thought I heard her say that. Wow. Well, the daughter will be live tonight, and I will be tuning into her live. And the father did say he was going live tonight. I think the father worked too, y'all. The stepdaddy. I think he do work. So I don't think he would. And you know what now? Now, I don't know. Did he build his platform up since he been with her, or he had his platform? That I don't know. And some people was asking me that. I don't know. I can't say. You know, maybe he did build his platform, when he met her. You know what I'm saying? So, and shit, that's how the shit go. You feel me? Shit. She put him out there, so she too old to be. Yes, Miss T. That's what the daughter said. The daughter was saying it on her live, but I wanted to make sure I was correct. Yeah. The daughter said that. So what is the mama doing? So the mama do got a lot of skeletons in her closet, y'all. Shit. She do. He gonna be live tonight, so I gotta see what he got to say, and I gotta see what the daughter got to say. Yeah, but I do know they is getting up, money for her. So she get Bella back, she'll have things for Bella. And they helping her too with her brother. Because the brother got the AIDS out of the group home. So, excuse me, they're helping her with the brother. She took his money and sent him to jail. Sure did. Oh, did y'all hear the daughter say this? The daughter said that the house was up for foreclosure, I think twice, and he paid the mortgage on the house so that she can keep the house. Did y'all hear the daughter say that too? Because I heard that, y'all. I heard the daughter say it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Now listen. Now, the only thing I didn't like, excuse me, when the daughter said how much money the mother makes on Facebook, I felt like that should have been kept a secret. That was nobody's business. She was like, yeah, the house went to foreclosure, and he paid the house, I think, 2 times for the mortgage. And I don't know, because she make this, she make that. I just think that part should have been, not told. Don't tell your mother business with that part right there. That's the only thing I didn't like. The daughter was saying that she knows how to use the bathroom, but her mother doesn't properly take care. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, she said her daughter know how to do everything. Yeah, but she said the mama put her on pull-ups, and she said the mother do not take care of her hair like she should take care of her daughter's hair. And you know what too, Brittany? Yes, she said that, Royal G, on his birthday too. Yeah, that's why she was saying, give me my money. That's why he was saying, give me my money back. Yeah, Lisa, when he said, give me my money back, I was hollering, Lisa. I was like, well, oh shit, what the hell not happened here? Okay. Now, at first, I got offended when he said that, but then as time went on, I'm like, yo, that man probably was good to her. She done did some bullshit, and this man won this goddamn money back. Well, I was hollering. I was like, oh my God, this is funny. Wow, that's why he was there to help pay her bills. Yeah, because the daughter said she was drinking her money up. That's what the daughter said. That's the reason why I didn't know that. He said that she was drinking the money up. That's what he said. That's what I'm saying. In the short period of time that this man was married to this woman, this man learned a lot. You can tell that. He learned a lot. When he moved in, see, he probably knew a little stuff before he moved in, because I don't know how long was he living there before they got married. I don't know if he moved in when they got married, or I don't know if he moved in before. I don't know. But whatever it was, this man immediately started saying shit with her. And I feel like the mask started falling off when it came to her. And that's when he started documenting stuff. That's what I feel. He said she drank every day. He sure did. So, what is that telling y'all? That's an alcoholic. A person that drinks every day is an alcoholic. If you drink occasionally, that's not an alcoholic. But if you have to drink every day, so y'all, God damn it, y'all gonna have me up here too goddamn late today now. God damn. Now, listen. So, y'all, what the hell she was doing? Drinking and shit, get sober and shit, then come live and cook and all this shit. Like, what the fuck was going on here? Because, y'all, I would never, ever looked at her as a drunk. I would never looked at her as she smoked cigarettes. I would never looked at her as she do drugs. I look at that lady as a beautiful lady, well-cooked, mannered lady. I loved her platform. I remember even before she bought this house and she was living in the other house. Y'all, it's just so shocking, y'all. I remember when her cookbooks first dropped. I remember that. I remember, y'all, when her daughter was staying there, y'all, her daughter helped her with a lot of stuff her mama didn't know. The mama ain't gonna really tell it, but you know, the daughter really helped her with her mother logo and you know, shit like that. The daughter, the one that's fighting for her daughter back. That daughter. Her daughter was in a couple of videos with the mom. The daughter, the daughter that's the other daughter, the one like helped with the cameras and set the cameras up, you know, when the mom was doing cooking shows and stuff. I mean, they did help. God damn, this is crazy, y'all. Yes, T. But you see, T, you see how people can fool you like a son of a bitch? She been high on live sometime. See, Lisa, she probably was. Lisa, I never looked at it like that. Like, I guess because I was so into her conversations, right? You know, and her cooking. You know, maybe she probably Lisa. Lisa, I ain't gonna tell you like you lying, because I missed it. You feel me? Like sometimes we don't see things that other people see. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes she had me blind. I'll put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ashamed to say that. You know, she had me blind. I was just focusing on like her content, you know, like her seasoning, her books, and she used to come live and, you know, show her groceries, how much she paid for this and how much she paid for that. And like it was just so, y'all, it was so much. I can't remember everything because it was like years ago. Like she used to show like barbecue sauce that she used to use, and it was a lot, y'all. I can't wrap it around. I can't believe it. She fooled the shit out of me. That's all I can say, y'all. D, if you know, you know. Yeah, you're right, T. I missed it. I gotta be honest. You know, I missed it. You know, I was just so dedicated in her cooks, you know, her food, and it's okay. I missed it. It's okay. Sometimes we do miss stuff. I just never. Jesus. She was really hot on her live. Really, I didn't notice that, you all. Me neither, Brittany. Like, but a lot of people were saying it in the daughter's chat. When the daughter went live the first time, a lot of people were saying that also in the daughter's chat too. And I think that's what made the daughter say what she said. Wow. When she be doing all that laughing and nothing be funny. I did notice that, Lisa. I did notice that, Lisa. Lisa. I did notice that too, Miss T. And I think sometimes she used to have a filter on, or did she wear makeup, y'all? Which one? Because I'm thinking it was makeup that she used to wear. I'm thinking it was makeup. And y'all can let me know what y'all think it was. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all can let me know what y'all think what it was. A lot of makeup. Okay. A lot of makeup. Okay. Cool. When you watch the video, you miss some things. When you watch it again, it starts to click. It makes sense. Yes, Brittany, and that's me. And that's why sometimes I do watch stuff over, because the first time it doesn't click to me. And I have to go back and be like, you know what? Let me watch this again and make sure I'm not crazy. Because sometimes you don't want to just talk on stuff if you really don't really know. You know what I'm saying? You want to run it back. So that is so true. Wow. Well, she hit a lot of stuff, y'all. She hit a lot of stuff. But the daughter did say that she does have communication with her father now. She talks to her dad. Now I'm asking myself, did that first husband? Oh, well, the daughter stated it. Okay, because somebody in the comments asked the daughter, "Did your mother ex-husband try to unalive you?" She said, "No." Where did y'all get that from? And they said, the mama said it because the mama did say it. But the daughter said she never heard about it. That's what the daughter said. Now, I'm just going by what the daughter said. The daughter said she never heard about it. I don't know. That's what the daughter said, baby. That's what the daughter said. So I'm like, oh, Lord, this goddamn lady just don't know what to do with herself. She just don't, she don't know what to do with herself. What's wrong with her? That's what the daughter said. The daughter said she never heard of the husband. Yeah, because somebody in the chat asked her. And she was like, what? Where do y'all get that from? And the chat was like, your mother said that. She was like, that's a lie. I never heard of that. So, y'all, this is just crazy. This is crazy, y'all. It really is, like, literally crazy. Wow. The mom really, and you know what, y'all? The mom probably do have more dark secrets. I can imagine she does. You know, and the daughter probably just trying to hold someone in. She probably just trying not to bring it all out. And I believe the husband can bring out more too. I do believe that. And I believe that he just trying to protect her. But I do believe if he get found guilty of these charges, I do believe he will air her ass out. He will say more. I believe that. Do you think that he may have lost some of her supporters? Yes. Because it's just like Breonna and Robert. They split up. Some going to be on his side and some going to be on her side. And yes, some of her supporters has flocked to his side and they believe him. Yep. That's how it is when it comes to stuff like this. I mean, she didn't lose him completely because they was all over there in his chat last night telling him that yesterday when she was live, they was over there telling him, oh, she lied. And then they was in her chat telling her that he lied. I watched both of the chats yesterday. And then you got some of her supporters, some of her supporters that's not going to rock with her no more. They on his side and the daughter side. Let's put it like that. The daughter gained a lot of supporters from the mama. And he did too. Yep. Absolutely. That's what happens. Now, she may say, oh, I don't care. My supporters love me. Well, you did lose some supporters because they done flopped over there to your husband. They done flopped over there to your husband. Because let's think about it, y'all. The husband got his supporters off the wife. Okay? That's how the husband gained his supporters from day one off of the wife. So what happened? They stayed with the husband and they believed the husband. Now you got some of the husband supporters may not believe the husbands and they're not going to F with him and they're going to stay on her side. You know? Social media is you can legally be anything you want and image you want to be and get people to believe it. That's so true. Lisa, did you see the video? Wait a minute, hold on. Lisa, did you see the video in her room? What? Her and her hubby, she was drinking in the beds. Where you see that video at, Miss T? I ain't see that one. Who got that video? God damn, she drank like that? Because Ricky didn't want to expose her. But if needed to, he will air her out. Yeah, I believe he will, but I think he don't want to. I mean, because he did say that's my wife and I love her. On her page, oh, I gotta go see that. How long ago was it? So many couples seems to be living the great happy life, but it's not real. That's so true. That is true. Because I'm shocked. I mean, after this right here, this really shocked me. Like, damn. I never knew this about her. I just looked at her to be a nice person. Shit, I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like she drank like a fish. God damn. Damn. Yeah, she definitely needs to go to a program. She definitely needs to go to a program. She needs it. She needs it bad. And I believe while she's sitting there drinking and all that shit, I believe he was recording her, taking videos of her. Because if he needed him, he was going to play him out. Oh, she erased it? Oh, shit. Damn. I'm not saying she can't drink or anybody can drink, but every day? No, that's an alcoholic for sure. No, that's an alcoholic for sure. How they say, remember that song, y'all, Show Enough? That's an alcoholic. That's a fucking alcoholic. And she probably get the drooling from the mouth and her mouth started twisting and turning and all kinds of shit. God darn it. Of course she erased it. Well, you know what? He may got it. She may erased it, but he may got that shit. You never know, y'all. He may got it. Mm-hmm. Well, the daughter did say that he have sent videos to her. Did y'all hear that in the daughter live? The daughter said that the stepfather have sent her videos and she have not put them up. And she may not put them up because she may keep them for court. Because she did say that. The daughter said that. Mm-hmm. Somebody got it. The daughter probably got it. I need it. The liquor store, the liquor make people get oof. I can't drink like that though. I never could drink like that. I'm not gonna wear my body down with no liquor. I don't even. I ain't into all that shit. It's okay to drink, but when you drink every fucking day, that's a damn stone cold alcoholic every day. And that shit started going in your pulse. And when you don't drink, you still smell like alcohol, even if you take a shower, because you just an alcoholic. That's it. You're just nothing but an alcoholic. Damn. That's crazy. You're right, Brittany. Damn. Well, damn, how she managed to cook like that? All them good ass goddamn meals. God damn, I'm surprised she done burnt the goddamn food up. Shit. God dang. Damn. All that good food. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She can throw some pots, man. I ain't even gonna lie. She can cook her ass off. But I'm surprised she done burnt the goddamn house down, burnt the goddamn food up. Like, what in the world is going on here? Like, damn. That's crazy. Doesn't it seem like she is drinking her problems away? Yes, Brittany. Yes. It seems like she have a lot of unhealed issues that need to be addressed by a therapist. Yes, it does. And it seems like she's drinking her problems away. You know what I'm saying? When she drank, she don't have to worry about it. She don't have to think about it. Right? She just drank it away. She want to feel numb. This is what is given to me. Yes, I agree with that. She can cook. I will not take that from her. Absolutely, Lisa. I will never take that from her. I will never take that from her. She can cook her ass off. I ain't gonna lie. And I won't take this from her. Her house is always clean. That kitchen, clean as a pin, clean as a whistle. She always clean. I will say that from the years I've been watching her. I never seen her clean a dirty kitchen. Her stove never was dirty. None of that. So I won't take that away from her neither. I love her cooking recipes. Yes, me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it does seem like it is issues. And you know what, y'all? Maybe she knows she didn't live the life that she wanted to live. Maybe she knows she did all her kids wrong. Maybe she knows she was not a mother to her children. She didn't nurture her children right. She failed them. And maybe it is eating at her right now. Maybe she wants a relationship with her children. Her children don't want a relationship with her. And right now, it's taking a toll of her. It's eating at her soul. And she can't handle that situation. So she's drinking her pain away. Maybe the ex-husband that she said that beat her to death and tried to unalive her, maybe that's still bothering her. It's a lot of things that still bother her. And maybe her childhood wasn't good with her mom coming up as a kid. She says she's close to her mom, but let's put this out there. She was not close to her mom years prior. Her and her mother just becoming to have a relationship. So maybe it's a lot that's eating at her. It's a lot. And she's drinking it away. Okay? So that's what I believe also. The kids was running. I think she is controlling. Yes. And I think a lot of her ways she got from her mom. This don't just happen overnight, with the narcissistic behavior. So it had to, steam up behind the mom or the dad or whoever raised her, which probably was the mom. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the mom had some narcissist behavior, and it got put off on the daughter. So this is why now the daughter is doing this, which is Aeisha, who I'm talking about. And she's controlling to her kids, and all of this stuff. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. It didn't just start from Aeisha. It started from her parents that raised her, which was the mother. Okay. So we got to make that clear. This is a pattern. The daughter did say that she loves her grandmother, but the grandmother had issues also. Okay. So when the daughter said that let you know right then and there, it was issues. But she said her mother did drugs. Yes, she did say that. Yep, she did. Yes, a pattern and unhealed trauma. Absolutely. The whole family needs help. Facts. The whole family needs help. Yeah. And I feel like this man, whether he went to prison or whatever he went, he came into a dynamic that he was not ready for. And that she was not ready for. Now, did he know she was not ready? No, at the time. Do I think he wouldn't have married her? No. Okay. She knew that she had unhealed issues, problems, hurt, pain going on in her life. She probably felt if she get married, this will wipe away her pain and her hurt. She wanted someone to love her, right? But she don't know how to love them because of her pain, her hurt, and her trauma. And she's never going to know how to love no one. She can't even love her children properly. So, she did not know how to love this husband. Okay? Y'all follow me? Okay? What do you mean, Royal D? Bring it back. What did I say? Because I'm saying so much. But how she is close with her mother. She was not close with the mother over some time. But now she became close to her mother. I'm talking about Aisha's mother, the kid's grandmother. They was not close at one point in their life, but they reconciled their relationship and they became closer now. But it is childhood trauma. It's definitely is childhood trauma. Definitely childhood trauma. I know about narcissistic behavior. Y'all know I know about it because that's what my channel was about. You know, the mother have narcissistic behavior. The mother has trauma in her life. The mother did not raise her kids properly. She did not treat them properly. She don't know how to love. She's controlling. She have meanness in her, and she had to get this from her mother. Her mother had to be a mean person also. She did not wake up and just be like this. Okay. Let me see. Do you want to start this in a second? Because I can make a chant and I would pick the other side and we can be together. Huh? No, Sharon, we're not making this no beef, honey. I don't beef with nobody. That's one thing I don't do. I stay in my lane. I just do my commentary, honey. I don't beef with nobody, baby. Maybe you got to start beef with somebody else. I don't do that. That's something I don't do. What do you mean that they're ready for? Wait a minute. What do you mean they wasn't ready for each other, Roy D? When I say they wasn't ready for each other, I mean the mother, right? She wasn't ready for him. He didn't know that he was getting himself into a bad, toxic relationship with Aisha. He didn't know that. This man probably was looking for real love and wanted to be married and wanted to settle down his life. He didn't know what he was walking into, but she knew what he was walking into with this man. She knew because she knew she was toxic. She knew she was a drinker. She knew she was not a good person. She knew she was a liar. She knew she was controlling. She knew all of this. This man didn't know that. He didn't know that. Thank you so much, April. Appreciate that, baby. Because April, I was not even gonna say nothing at first, but Gary, you know, April, baby. Shit, y'all know me. I ain't with that shit. April, I'm glad you said something. I wasn't even gonna say nothing at first. I know y'all. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah, I do think he loved her, and I think he wanted to be married, and have a family and stuff, But he didn't know what he was set up to. He came in the mix of a crazy woman. You know what I'm saying? Delusional, bipolar, because I do believe it's some bipolar issues there going on with her too. I do believe that because y'all see how she broke down in that yard, and then she came back and said, I can't talk. My jaw hurt. I can't close my mouth. And then she came back and said, "You just hit me." You see how she did that, y'all? It's just like she just went from A to Z, like in a split of a second. Like she definitely got some bipolar in her. She definitely do. Yeah, she definitely got some bipolar in her. She definitely do. Yeah, she definitely got some bipolar in her. I can see. I'm sorry that this happened to him, But I think after a while, this man know that she wasn't right. I'm telling y'all, this man know after a while that she was not right. And that, listen, did y'all hear when exactly T? Did y'all hear when he said that the mama told Aisha Her mama didn't like him. You know why the mama didn't like him? Because the mama is just like the fucking daughter. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The mama didn't like him because the mama just like the fucking daughter. The mama is controlling. The mother didn't want her to be with nobody. Okay? The mother felt like he was controlling, but no, it's your fucking daughter. It's your daughter. And when she told her husband the mama didn't like her, y'all, that's when I believe this argument could have started. Which she shouldn't even went back and told her husband anything that her mother said about her husband. That shouldn't have been said. He didn't know what he was getting himself into. Exactly. He didn't know. Let me see. I'm still trying to figure out what side he hit his. I don't know, Lisa. Lisa? I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. We got to figure it out, Lisa. That's true, Roy D. That's why the mother didn't want them together. Yeah. The mother probably was jealous of their marriage. The mother probably was jealous. But she ain't going to think her mother jealous. That's why she called him evil, because the mother called him evil. She did exactly what the mother wanted her to do. And y'all, that's why that argument could have started, because he did say, yeah, she got upset because she told me that her mother said, oh, yeah, that's probably how it started. Because remember, he said that she came and told me that her mother did not want us together. And he replied back to her. And that's when she said she sheltered him. That's what he said on his live. So I'm thinking that could have been the reason why the argument started. But why would you even go back and tell your husband what your mother said? Like, you shouldn't even say anything. Why would you do that? Why would you even go back to tell your husband? I wouldn't have told my husband nothing like that. I would have told my mom, it's okay, Mom. You know, you don't like him, it's okay. But at the end of the day, that's still my husband, blah, 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 blah. Y'all could have had y'all own little different opinions and conversation about it and left it as that. Now you know how to deal with your mama, because your mama already told you she don't like your husband. So now you need not to always take your husband around your mama when y'all have little events and little different things like that. Because now you know your husband, your mama don't like your husband. But no, she wanted to start some shit. Okay? Because I think that's how that argument started. I had to think about it. Because he said it on his live. She sure did, Miss D. Yes. Yes, that's how it started, Royal D. She got her little spot, y'all, and her little thing when she drank at. Yeah, she got her little cut right there. She got a nice back here right there. I ain't gonna lie. Exactly, D. She wants to start an argument. Yep, because when you drink like that, you do. You be starting shit when you get drunk for nothing. Yep. And you want everybody to take your word, agree with you, and shit like that. Anybody gonna keep agreeing with your shit? Every time you get drunk, people ain't gonna keep going for that shit. People get tired of all that drunk shit. Like, God damn it. And he said she drank every day. And the daughter stated that she didn't know nothing was going on in that house until the stepfather told her. She said she had no idea all that stuff was going on. And poor little Bella. Little Bella was getting pushed all over the place, honey. Little Bella couldn't do nothing, honey. Nothing. Dragging Bella from left to right. Bella probably didn't even know what was going on. Shit, Bella probably wanted to say herself, Grandma, stop pushing me. Leave me alone. Like, that's crazy. That is so crazy. But, you know, maybe he should get a divorce. I wouldn't trust her no more. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't trust her, especially if he called the cops on her and lied. I don't think I would trust her no more neither. I think I would just go on about my business because, you know, if you go back this time, you may go back to jail for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe he, you know, I don't know who putting up for the divorce first, but you know, sometimes God show us signs and you know, we live up to them. We just gotta see, you know, don't be blind to situations. You know, I to be honest, all this that came out, I don't think she was ready for another marriage. I really don't think she was ready for another marriage. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think so. That baby was smiling, trying to give the husband a flower. Yeah, I seen that, Lisa. I seen that. Yes, right, because it's no telling what she would do next. Yep. Yeah. And she used to go live every day, but I guess now she just, no. Maybe she ain't doing it. I don't know. She should have stayed single. Facts. She was not ready. Listen, she's not ready for no man because she have a lot of inside trauma within herself that she need to fix. Fuck a man. Within herself, she needs to fix herself. She have trauma within herself from men. She have trauma in herself the way she did her children, and it's eating her up. Okay, she have trauma within herself, within her mother. She have a lot of shit going on. Okay, so if she keep messing with men, what she's gonna do? She's gonna say all the men abusing her, which she is the abuser. It's her. It's her. She needs to heal. She need to go somewhere, sit her ass down, and heal. Period. I'm just being honest, and you know, not being mean and disrespectful, but she needs to heal. She needs to, because ain't no telling why she been single for so goddamn long. She should just stay single because she was not ready. She was not ready. She may thought she was ready, but she was not. She wasn't. She got a lot of trauma that needs to be taken care of, that's been unhealed. Okay? That she needed to work out. She definitely needed to work out. For real, for real. But it's not going to get, she's not going to get help. I know. That's the thing. Especially if she see within herself that she's not the problem, like some narcissist does. You know? She's very toxic. She's toxic. That alcohol got her very, very toxic. And on top of being toxic like that, she have narcissist traits. Yeah. She need to go talk to somebody. You know, she need to talk to somebody. She really do. But the daughter did say, and you're right, Brittany, she probably don't get help because the daughter did say in her live that she had asked her mom to get counseling, and the mom says she don't need it. So you're right, Brittany. She won't get help. She won't. That's the sad thing, y'all. That's why her kids don't want to be. Don't. That's why her kids don't want to be around her like that. Like the husband said. Yep. The husband said. I told y'all. Listen, it's crazy, right, y'all? How the husband just married her and know all of this shit. Now, that's what I'm trying to say. Did the husband live in the house before they got married? or the husband got married and moved in, but just coming in to visit her before they got married and start the peeping little shit, you know? Yep. Do you think that she will meet her match? Yeah, she will. And I think he is the match. I think he's the match. I think all the things that she did probably to the other man, she got away with it, but she's not going to get away with him. I think he is the match for her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Because ain't no telling what she already did to the other man, called the cops on them and shit like that. You feel me? So this man here, the husband, is the match. You hear what he said? He was protecting himself. You doing this to me because you know I've been in prison before? So he is the match. He the match. He letting her know. You ain't doing this. No way. Do you blame him, Brittany? You letting her know, baby. But I'm going to go on. I'm going to see what he's talking about tonight if he go live and the daughter. The daughter could be at work because, she did say she worked and stuff like that. So we'll see. We will see, y'all. Anybody want like to donate any coffees, y'all can. Because I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. It is 3:26, y'all. Y'all can definitely donate to my channel. And we're going to see what's going on for tomorrow. Wait a minute. Hold on. What did she say? The husband was a good man to her. You can't blame him. Yeah, he was. Remember, he left one time. Right. And see, that's what I'm saying too, Lisa. That man left one time. That man know. He know it ain't right. And he loved her. That's why he came back, because he wanted to keep his marriage. He wanted to keep his marriage, right? But now, being that she lied on him, he probably saying to himself, no fucking way. I can't do this one. Now, the last time we had a little argument, I left for a while, I came back. But now you call the cops on me. You got me arrested for nothing. This man probably looking at this shit totally different now. Like, fuck it. You feel me? He looking at this different because it hit different. Now, I don't know if this man on probation. I don't know if he on parole. I don't know if he just did all his time and he's not on papers at all. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not looking up his background because I don't do stuff. I ain't into all that kind of looking up people and all that shit. I ain't into all that. But damn, that's crazy. That is so crazy. But we will be keeping up with the story, y'all. As it unfold, we will unfold right with it. Because y'all know I just live to talk about the shit. Okay? We can talk about it, laugh about it, whatever. We ain't got to be serious and shit like that. We just talk about it. We give our opinion about it. We be respectful about it. And that's it. But, I don't know, y'all. I just believe this man want to say something. I just believe it. I believe it. I may be wrong, but April, are you keeping up with the story, April? April, you still in here, baby girl? It's a crazy story, April. I forgot the damn daughter page. Shit. Brittany, what's the husband page, Brittany? I will meet you in the bushes, Miss D. Yes, we will, Lisa. We're going to be in the bushes. We're going to talk about it. Lisa, we're going to talk about each other on the low in the bushes. Lisa. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm here. I started keeping up with it. Okay, good. Okay. Because I want you to keep up with it. Okay. Okay. And Lisa, that's the husband page right there that Brittany put in. If you don't know the husband page, that's his page right there, his Facebook page. Yeah, we gonna keep up, baby. Yeah. I love different shit. Y'all know how I like to do different stories. But Darius Cook, he really broke it down. He did. He broke the story down. He really did. But baby, she came up there yesterday with them. What was that? Black eyed peas and pig feet and some okra, I think, in the beans and some rice and chicken and them black eyed peas and looked good. But baby, I ain't messing with them goddamn pig feet. She got me fucked up. I probably have a headache. Ooh, Lord, child. She had like 4 pig feet in there, and shit, my head would probably been running off my body. I can't mess with no pig feet. I got high blood pressure, baby. I can't be doing that shit. I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Okay. Yeah, she cooked. She cooked yesterday. She came live yesterday. She talked about her little dinner and stuff like that, and fried chicken and stuff like that. And she didn't stay on long though. She didn't stay on long, like like she normally would stay on live. But she didn't. No, she ain't stay long. Now, maybe it's because of what's going on. Because people was in her chat telling her that he was live. They was, and then they was in his chat like they did the Robin and Brianna girl. The same thing, child. Same shit, child. But we will keep up with this story. I'm definitely gonna be in that bushes tonight, see what I can hear, and shit like that. See how I turn out. The fried pig feet looked good. Yeah, but that should have given me a headache. God damn. Brittany said it looked oh, Lisa said it looked good. I haven't had pig feet since I was a little kid. I can't believe I used to eat them. Brittany, you ain't by yourself, because I used to eat them too when I was a kid. And I ain't had them since. I ain't had them since. I don't even know how they taste. I wouldn't fuck with them now for nothing. But you right. It's been many, many years. Yeah. Since I had them. Yes, sir. It's been a long time. How they say, long time coming. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, y'all, for tuning in with me today. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the 2 people that sent me the coffees. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And let me tell you, I love them with hot sauce. Yes, that's what my mom used to eat them with, Lisa. Hot sauce. Lisa, how regular do you eat them? Do you eat them a lot or like not a lot, like every so often or something like that? How often do you eat them? Lisa says she love them. Same to you, Brittany, baby. If you see anything, Brittany, y'all let me know now, because sometimes I miss a little shit now. I don't need to miss nothing now. Nothing. Lord Jesus. My apron is funny. Not a lot. I have high blood pressure. Yes, me too, Lisa. Yeah, I do too. I have high blood pressure too. I take 1 pill a day. And my doctor just gave me my blood pressure thing to take my blood pressure every day. I gotta start doing it, Lisa, because sometimes I get lazy and don't even take my blood pressure shit. I do. I ain't even gonna lie. But I take the blood pressure bill, but I be forgetting to put my cuff on and do my blood pressures in the morning. I gotta start doing that. Yeah, I gotta start doing it. I be forgetting. But I'm gonna get up off here, y'all, so I can eat some dinner. I'm gonna eat me some pig feet tonight. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord have mercy. Let me let y'all go. I had to make y'all laugh for y'all get up out of here. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for everybody that rocked out with me. All the ones that rocked out with me. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all input in on it. Thank everybody. Everybody was respectful in the chat to each other. I appreciate that. Same to you, April. See you tomorrow. Thank you, April. Thank you. I take mine in the morning. Yeah, me too. Because if I don't, I'll forget throughout the day. So as soon as I get up, I just do it and get it out the way. Yeah, I do the same thing, Lisa. And y'all stay prayed up out here in these YouTube streets. Make sure you always do this is keep God first. I love you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Lisa, I'll see you in the bushes tonight. If anything go down, we'll be in the bushes, girl. Okay? So, peace and love.